Hello. Hi, Bookface. Hello, my people. How are you, Taiwan Sisi watching? How are you, everybody? Please, as you come in, help me to share. You're welcome to Prevailing Angels with Ajoke. Please, 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 please help me to share. So let me quickly share. This evening, we're here to deliberate on something called sarcasm. 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 We are here to deliberate on something called sarcasm. So please, let's watch together. But before we start, let me quickly, don't switch, don't switch. I need to just do kia. Share. Eba mi share, Joe. You're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host here is Ajoke, and we are here to talk about Mohbad's mom, viral voice notes. There is a voice note for Mama Mohbad, and that is why we are here today. Oh God. Okay, so Bobo wa kasare share ejo kin to bere ejo e koko je kisare share, because I would love to the more we are here, the merrier. At least we have our own people. Let them see that we are online. So many people came rewa, so that's why it's my like to share to groups so that okay. Oh gosh. Eba mi sare share ejo. Okay, hold on. Ejo. Oro Mama Mohbad la wa so ati daddy wa uncle Professor Olaya Igwe afeso awon na. So for the two of them, kakosare ni pa talk on those two. We are not going to spend so much time. Don't worry. I'll make sure I do it pa. And people can call in, because it's going to be a call-in show today. Reason being that this particular voice note has gone so viral and people are misinterpreting it. And I don't want us to interpret things so that we don't get the wrong information about it. So the interpretation of any information is very vital. It goes a long way, yes. It can bring Obi Tutu. It can bring Obi Bibono from Akbu. So, yes. Good evening, everybody. You're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host is still Ajoke. What we do on this platform is that we talk about anything trending, especially when it comes to things that affect families. So, like we have been dealing with this Baba Mohbad's issue. That's Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, which was our own aim in the first instance until all this yama came on board. But, we are still doing it. We are still working together to ensure that justice prevails. We have seen Baba Mohbad going to Berekete, after going to Yomi Amzat, after, giving so many interviews online. And we have seen a lot of things that has come out of the family itself. That's Wunmi coming out to insult her father-in-law and all those things. But all throughout, we have never seen Mama Mohbad except of, you're welcome, Cinderella Lomo. How are you, my darling sister? Let me know you are here. Let me just say hi to every one of you. Just say hi so that I can say hi back to you. So we have seen Mama Mohbad. The last time we saw Mama Mohbad coming out was when she came out about a month ago. She came out to shout and she was crying, let them go and bury my son. Leave my son. Baba Mohbad, jeko lo si omo hun, kiniko. Tolulope Ogunwade, you're welcome. Abiodun Adebisi, you're welcome. So that was when we saw Liz Grace, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm seeing people saying hello. Now, you know what we do? Go and get yourself a cup of tea so that Ali shaking your dada. So we saw her coming out to say, look, Mohbad, that, Mohbad should be buried, should be allowed to be buried. Although she gave us an information that we found out that it was not right. Because as at that time when Mama Mohbad came out, she said the commissioner of police told her and others that went to see them that the corpse was ready for burial, that they could come and take his corpse. That was what Mama Mohbad told us. But when later we now heard that the police said the corpse, they are still waiting for autopsy result and toxicology result. But when you look at the information given by Mama Mohbad, I don't know where she got that from, but she told us that they said it was ready. Looking at the information, if you look at it, superficially, you will say, of course, they are taking all the needed parts needed for anything in case the first autopsy fails or you're not satisfied with the autopsy result. You can have another one done, like Baba Mohbad is planning already, that he doesn't believe in the system, in the justice system of Nigeria. So he is ready for second option of autopsy. So when you look at that information that Mama Mohbad gave, that, the police said the body was ready for collection, that they don't have anything to do with the body again. They've taken all the necessary things, body parts needed for in case of anything, even for the DNA that Baba is clamoring for, or another form of autopsy that you want to do, that they have all the necessary organs that they can use. So we can say maybe she was right, but we don't know. We can't authenticate that particular information Mama Mohbad gave to the whole world that day. But you could see the abiyamo in her. So many people will say, what is an abiyamo in her? She went for a long time and so many things. That is their own family issue. But, coming online, the display she did that day, showcased an abiyamo in her. Crying, shouting, let my son be buried. At least let his spirits go and rest. When you look at that, even we that we are online, we do say it. Even yesterday, I was still joking. I said, until they bury Mohbad, people will continue to cash out online, like myself that I've put on the ring light tonight. No matter what, even if it's this £10, I will get, or $10. And I will still sell my glasses that I'm selling. I will still do my polowo. I'm selling glasses, so I'm selling hair. So it's like giving content. Without Mohbad being buried, they will continue to make money online. People will make it a content. Like there's a trending news since yesterday, they have made it a content. That is what content creators do. Anything that comes online, they grab it and use it as content. Once Mohbad's body still lies in that morgue, even if it is 1 year, the way people are cashing out on it, they will never stop. And so, people have viewed Baba Mohbad as one of those people that are cashing out of Mohbad's dead body. And that is why he's not allowing them to go and bury him. Because he's saying, everywhere he goes, that he wants a second opinion autopsy in case that one comes out and is not satisfied. Meaning that even if it comes out, Baba Mohbad is not ready to accept it because he has felt that police had failed her so many ways. Ola, you are welcome, my darling sister. Police have failed her. Odutayo, police have failed her several times, and failed him several times. Even failed Mohbad before he died. And for the family, they do not have trust in the police system, police force in Nigeria, or the security system whatsoever. So they are already planning their second autopsy in case they are not satisfied with this. Now, going forward, we saw Baba going to Berekete. Berekete, activist and all that, human rights activist, and he fights, for people. We know he is located in Abuja. So if we went there with, I think he has a PA now, they went. In fact, we were even laughing when we saw Baba Mohbad. Though I saw a cleaner Baba Mohbad, I saw a finer Baba Mohbad, I saw a more enlightened Baba Mohbad, because when I saw Baba Mohbad, me too, in fact, don't go and tell Daddy, don't let Daddy know. When I saw Baba Mohbad, I said, Baba, you might clean up, gay, fine boy. In fact, so when I saw Baba Mohbad, it was looking so touch. In fact, the management, the present management, are managing Baba Mohbad so well. Not only dressing, appearance, even speaking. Baba Mohbad didn't focus on anything. When I saw Baba Mohbad talking with the babes, he had 2 babes with him. Look at your glasses in Teba Fera Ejo, Ekpemio, Hems Lele. When I saw Baba Mohbad playing with those ladies, he was even playing with them and saying, you're a fine girl. Baba Mohbad is too strong. So that's just on a lighter note. Baba Mohbad is looking good. There's no doubt about it. You understand? If our people said, whichever way, do you get me? But one thing I will say, it is clear that Baba Mohbad might not have moved on spiritually. You understand? But superficially, we that were looking at him, we feel he's really moved on. Maybe compared to Wunmi that we have not seen outside, we don't know if she had. Do you understand? Or if she has, sorry, we don't know. But for Baba Mohbad, we could see that, he might be grieving in another way that we don't understand. But whichever way, we now heard yesterday. You know Mr. Muyiwa. Mr. Muyiwa is an uncle to Mohbad. Meaning that he's a brother to Baba Mohbad. We don't know their relationship, but they said not that a blood relation, but like Egbon Adubo. Do you understand? Egbon Adubo to Baba Mohbad. Abuwa Adubo. Egbon Adubo to Baba Mohbad. So, one more lati kekere that they're not, blood related, but they are Egbon Adubo. You know what I mean by Egbon Adubo. So, this man has been the one that has been helping Baba Mohbad, that we have seen online. We've seen where Baba Mohbad's blogger mentions his name severally. Mr. Muyiwa from America, Mr. Muyiwa from America. In fact, that blogger even said it was on a platform that Mr. Muyiwa asked for her number. Remember, from that blogger's platform, they got Baba a car. In fact, they've been helping Baba. They even help Baba spiritually by telling him to go and do spiritual koloweri and all that. And they were paying for all that. So kudos to that blogger. You all know the blogger. We don't mention names. We try as much as possible to respect people's platform. Just like I would love you to respect my platform. When you come here, please write something reasonable. I'm not saying you should not criticize, but make it constructive as much as possible. Just be civil. That's all. Now, so that blogger, talked about Mr. Muyiwa. Mr. Muyiwa lives in America. He's not in Nigeria. But everything that has to do with Baba is involved. In fact, they said, according to Alejo, that he was part of those that signed the 75-25, that one, the aborted contracts by African television. Now, Mama Mohbad got angry yesterday. Mama Mohbad got so angry yesterday. I've seen a lot about people's analysis on that. We all have diverse opinion, which I will always respect whatsoever. However, it's important for us to bring out correct information for people, because a lot of our people gather all the information and hold on to it. Thereby, any reaction that they tend to give to that person, will always, it can be negative or positive, depending on information gotten. Hello, Oritoke, you're welcome. So this information about Mama Mohbad, the one that has been spreading around since yesterday, is the fact that Mama Mohbad said Mohbad is not Baba Mohbad's biological son. That Mohbad, Ìlérí Olúwa, promise Ìlérí Olúwa, kò ń ṣe ọmọ bíbí inú Mr. Joseph Aloba. Get me right. This was gotten directly from Mama Mohbad. Muiwa as LPA authorized by Jossy, only percentages on Viviana Solo, you're welcome, sis. So the same thing that she said. And I asked us when we started, I said, what is sarcasm? What is sarcasm? In Yoruba, among pedi èdè àhesọ. That's opposite of something. Sarcasm means using a word opposite to what you mean, just to make a jest or make the other person feel like a fool. Let's look at the interpretation, the dictionary meaning of sarcasm. Please. Sarcasm refers to the use of words that mean the opposite of what you really want to say, especially in order to insult someone or to show irritation or just to be funny. Like I said, is another way of saying you are a fool. That is why I use the word sarcasm. For me, most of what Mama Mohbad said concerning the birth of Mohbad, she said it in a sarcastic way. Now, let's go and listen to the voice notes. There and then we will understand. The voice notes, this one I'm going to play, was from Westo's platform because I don't have the original one. You know, we are not part of them, so we don't know anything. Like I told you, I'm just alaheso ori Facebook. It's only when I go around and shop around. So it depends on whoever that wants us. Dr. Detayo, thank you so much. It's some of the bloggers, you know, that are close to Baba will say, please don't play my my program on your platform. To them, we want to make money. You understand? Because my page is monetized. So they might feel like, look, I don't want you to play my show on your program. It's their own prerogative. I cannot say I have to. Respect me. Do you understand? So for some of them that I do go on on TikTok, those one TikTokers are just there 24/7. You can always go and listen to what they say and you play it. Do you understand? So most of them I cannot play, but for Westo's own, I am playing it because there was a time he kept quiet without the analysis, you know, before his analysis. Did that one, Viviana Solo, I don't know if she's monetized. I don't want anybody to flag my page, please. So, like this Westo's own, you know, he just played it without speaking. So, and I think I put it on my platform. That's why I want to play it. You get me? So most of the time when you see me playing most of these people is because they are not bothered about you playing their programs. But some people, even with a play program, so that's why I have to be very careful. Can they respect Arami? Can they respect others' opinion? You know. So let's listen to this one.
Thank you for that count. Thank you. Let me repeat the other side. Come on. America torí wọ lọ guy ìwọ ló ń sì gbogbo nǹkan tó ní kó ṣe pé kó má ṣe òun lọ sí studio ojú fọ ojú yìí fọ ríran ó lọ sí studio ó lọ ṣe ó ṣẹlẹ̀ yà kiri ìlú.
When is that Jokotade's own? You know, because I don't know. Their program is long.
That is Mama Mohbad don't dey use TikTok. She said I go put Mama Mohbad just said na.
If I know Jokotade's own, where she started. I know as she's cyber anything, but when did she play it, you know?
You go hear yourself. You go, Mama Mohbad now don't wear.
Okay, so where do I start from? Viviana Solo, where do I start?
She don't get AK-47 for hand now. Now to go get found fake link as she want to now. Wash out. Now serious film.
Okay, the number is there on the thing. Let me show you the number. Sorry, my lovely. Let me give you my number. You have our number there. The number is there. Multicultural program.
For those who know understand Yoruba, I don't interpret too.
Okay, let me give you our number because Shamomi confirm traumatic flag she gets because so many of them man don't play my show, and you know I just have to respect myself. But they very respect I want to know because you are infringing on their rights when you play their program without even Baba Mohbad's blogger that I do play. I've never seen her cussing on people playing her show. She might have her own way of doing, but I've never ever seen a blogger Bukky Jesse abuse anybody on those playing her show. You understand? So the number to tag me on +44 74 74 77 8239 or +44 74 66 25 7385. Those are the numbers you can call, or you can, you understand. The number to call is +44 74 74 77 8239 or +44 74 66 25 7385. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ìyẹn lọ until tí wọ́n bá send ẹ̀ sí wa. Thank you, Oritoke. Yeah. Is kí lẹ máa ń pè ná? WhatsApp, please. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ yẹn lọ until our own has no interruption, as much conversation between both of them. Okay, when is it? Have you tagged me, Viviana Solo? Have you tagged me? Have you sent it to my the box that I sent to you? Dr. Odutaya, thank you so much. you're funny. They sent me to school. I didn't go to school. If I tell you my story, you will laugh. That time that they said I should go to school, don't let daddy know that I was doing bad shite. Oh God. Cyber anything, what time, how did she start it? How do I know where to start? You understand? Monica Lossi Cyber anything blog that, there is no interruption in her own. But she's still playing. You see now, she's still doing it. She's still online. She's online. Yinka Woyale Padini. That person you said I should go is still online. Mrs. Jokotade, she's still online. So where do I start from? So let's just use the one we know already, that But next time, now that I know that she's not bothered about, people using her content, maybe I will start using the content. Do you get me? Yeah. Careful.
Yeah, send the message since and I did not.
Okay, let's listen. This one, no interruption.
You then called me to say that I should check my inbox. So I checked it. What I found there is kind of,
Go ahead. What you found there is not about it.
It's uncalled for me.
To you, it's uncalled for. So like I said.
So, and he said he really wanted to be discussed, and he wants me to tell the whole world about what Mama Mohbad is doing what Mama Mohbad is doing to him. I came up and I was active, but just a few minutes ago,
I'm checking it.
I just feel some spark and
see, you forwarded it, but it's not.
I got some spark actually.
See, it's not opening.
Kind of heavy load and.
Go open, sis.
For me, I don't know.
Go open.
I don't think I can continue the show, but what I'll just do is that
let me try and forward it to.
There is a part of the voice notes that really caught my attention, which I want us to discuss initially. I don't want to give up. I still feel like I should continue. But it seems the audio is all over the internet now. And I initially
this is Baba Mohbad's blogger, one of his TikTok speakers
speaking. He didn't want me to discuss it. And
people
said that while I'm on the show, I should call him because he has one or two things to say in regards to the audio. That's the reason why
I don't know, sis. To God.
I don't come online anyhow. I don't come online all the time. And when he told me that he actually wanted me to discuss it, and even said that he would not mind to come and, appear, to come and, to talk. He's not a social media person. He said I can call him, he's going to pick a call, and he can also discuss one or two things in regards to the audio. That is the reason why I quickly came online. But seriously, I'm only going to play it. I will leave panelists to discuss.
Okay.
My head now is.
I think it's. I sent it to another phone. So phone Timo send the see and still that way. Wait, I've seen it now. So let's listen to him from here.
Gbogbo àwọn tó fi àwọn lu àwọn nítorí ti tèmi nítorí ti àdúrà nítorí ti ìyá mi nítorí ti ọmọ wù mí tí ẹ mọ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun ológun ẹ máa wù mí ogun tí ò ṣe ẹ ti dùn báyìí o torí pé ẹ mọ̀ dí o mọ genesis mi o àbọ̀ mọ genesis mi genesis mi máa fìyà jẹ genesis mi máa gbógun tiẹ̀ níbi genesis mi máa ju ẹ lọ nìkì ṣé ìwọ nìkan gbogbo ẹ̀ ń dábàá tẹ̀ sọ àìdá nípa tèmi. Tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ̀ mí títí òtún wá sọ̀rọ̀ àìdásọ mi nípa títí ní nítorí kó fẹ́ jogún ọmọ ẹ̀ nítorí kó fẹ́ jogún ọmọ ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run máa ṣe àjọ yín lójijì Ọlọ́run máa fi.
For non-speaking Yoruba viewers, this is Mama Mohbad. I think this one is a different one from the one I was listening to. But I can say that, she sent it to whosoever too. But, on this one, she's saying that most of you that you are talking about her, about the relationship between herself, Baba Mohbad, and the whole family, that it's only God that can judge you because you do not know anything about their genesis, how they started their lives. So this is what she's saying, that you don't know that you are saying hurtful words to herself, Liam, that's the baby, Moumi, that's Mohbad's wife, and Adura, Mohbad's junior brother. We have seen several places where Adura has been cursed by people fighting for justice. Those that are saying they are standing by Baba Mohbad. But his son is consistently being, cursed on their platform. So this is why she's, saying it back to them that so shall it be whatsoever they are wishing her and the entire family. Lọ́lọ́run máa ṣèdájọ́ yín ó mọ̀ mí rí náà kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ kí ni mo rà ń gbà ẹ̀ ó bọ́ síta ò ṣe pé fọmọ mi ṣé wọn náà fọmọ ọlọ́yàn ṣá ṣé o fàbẹ́ bímọ ṣá ṣé o ti oyún
oyún oṣù mẹ́sàn-án wà nínú ẹ̀. Ṣó fi abẹ́ bímọ? Ṣó ké lórí ọmọ? Ṣó lábí lórí ọmọ?
I'm sorry. This particular one, I think Mama Mohbad, you know, is referring to somebody else totally. This is not what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the one she sent to that uncle. Iyabo Ojo has started a life. I don't know, but I really don't want to get involved in this. There's this thing that they are doing that, you know, they are really on whatsoever. So I know she has. But let me just quickly tell you. This particular one, I think she's talking about the blogger that has been cursing on her. Do you understand? I'm not going to play this for now. I might go over it later. But the particular one I want to talk about that I said about sarcasm is the one I am, you know, particular about. Please, let me play that one where she called that man, that's Mr.
See, my head is
where she called Muiwa and spoke with Muiwa. Please, let me play that one. This one you have sent me, I think it's about the blogger. I'm not in for the blogger, please.
Presently, I can't describe my mood.
Go ahead.
I can't describe.
I want him to play the video as the audio.
Maybe rest, maybe stress, maybe sleeplessness. I don't even know what I can. Sleeplessness, I don't even know what I can call it. But that is not how I was when I started the life, actually. And for those who have called to kind of give me first aid, like to guide me on first aid, I really appreciate
you're welcome.
I'm sticking. Sticking to it, and it's really doing something on my body right now. But by and large, let me not waste time. Let me just play the audio. I have three audios to play. It's Mama Mohbad. What I want you to pay attention to,
yes, sir,
from the audio,
yes, sir,
what I want you to pay attention to is the part where Mama Mohbad keep emphasizing that Mohbad is not Baba Mohbad's son.
Hey! That I said,
Mama Mohbad keep emphasizing that Mohbad is not Baba Mohbad's son, that she is the one that knows
Mama Mohbad is
his son. And the second part is the part where she keeps saying that Mohbad should be buried. That Mohbad should be buried. Like they are really disturbing
the spirit.
Our own son. And he was swearing with her private part. He was cursing with her private part, cursing with her breast, cursing with everything that connected her with Mohbad. She was placing serious curses, serious one. And she kept telling Mr. Muiwa that she is going to expose a lot about the death of Mohbad.
Hey!
And she thought that Baba Mohbad will learn. And now that Baba Mohbad doesn't want to learn, that it's high time she let the whole world know that she didn't give birth to Baba Mohbad. That Baba Mohbad is not Baba Mohbad. I'll play this audio. I want you to concentrate on that part.
I'll check it after because it might have been on this other one I'm using.
What I'm doing is for justice and it's for truth. This thing that is happening to me right now. Let me go. If I'm based on justice and for justice, and this thing that is happening to me now is linked to this case. God, you see my heart. I don't have anybody. No Afa,
I will check.
No pastor, no Babalawo.
Talk, let's play the video.
God, be in charge, take charge, and please protect me.
Motiri.
Quickly.
Olani, Ojola, Yegagon, Koyewa.
I won't get the energy. I will leave it for my panelists to take charge, to be in charge.
Olani.
A lot of people have requested for it, and
Bibi Ojomo, in fact.
I'll play the first.
I'm good, man.
Let me play it.
Ẹ ká gbọ́ ti Baba Mohbad àti ìyá.
Ẹkújọ́ mẹ́ta o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kùsẹ́ tó rọ yín tẹ̀ ń jẹ́. Ṣé ká sì fọ̀fọ̀ ń bá tilẹ̀ wá? Ṣé ilẹ̀ gbọ́ àbí òun làdúrò? Ṣé justice of Mohbad yẹn wà bí ẹ fẹ́ kówó jẹ? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dá àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń gbá wọn ríbo lẹ́bàràpá. Èyí náà dẹ̀ sì gbà pẹ́ mi náà bímọ sí i. Sílé ọ̀nà tó tọ́, ìwọ náà bímọ ọkùnrin, ó jẹ́ bímọ obìnrin. Nǹkan tẹ́ ìfojú ọmọ mi rí ojú yín máa rí. Ọmọ tẹ́ni kọ́ máa sìn yẹn. Ẹ̀yin ò lè yí. Ṣé justice of Mohbad yẹn?
This is Mama Mohbad directly calling the uncle, that's the man that has been following Baba Mohbad, and you know they are doing the donation and all together. She said, "Good evening, sir. Whether you are the junior brother or senior brother, whichever one that you are, is this the justice you're looking for? Is this the justice that you're looking for? That you are getting money from Nigerians by scamming Nigerians? Is this the justice you're looking for?" She's asking question.
Last ọjọ́ yìí, wọ́n fún ní 3 days tábà lọ ṣe DNA. Wàá mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad yẹn kì í ṣòro ló bí Mohbad. Sọ pé ìyàwó níyàwó ni. Òun náà àwọn ọmọ yẹn òun kọ́ ló bí wọn. Ó kàn gba owó lórí àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó gba owó lórí wọn. Ẹ wá sọ pé wá sí justice of Mohbad. Ẹnì fi sí ẹ máa ṣe ràrìrá ìwọ àti ẹ̀. Ṣé bí wọn ló ń sí?
You know, Baba Mohbad has been going everywhere, according to the way we have seen. Anyway, he has been to Oriyomi Hamzat. He has been to the other Hamzats in Ghana that he did, you know, in the one that has his Kini in Ibadan. He has been to his platform. He has been to Westos platform. He has been to those ones on Facebook platforms. So we can't even count how many platforms Baba Mohbad has been. And apart from that, different Kilemankwe thing that Baba Mohbad has answered to journalists that have come to Baba Mohbad to interview him. So she is now saying, Shebi, you are the one pushing Baba Mohbad to all these places. You are the one pushing Baba Mohbad to all these places. Baba Mohbad has told the world, listen to Mama Mohbad, that I am somebody else's wife. That means Mohbad is not his son. So why are you eating on my children's sweat when you know that he is not your son? That is where sarcasm comes in. For so many of you that you have said, Mama Mohbad has exposed herself because you have always been saying she left the son, the children for so many years without seeing them. Like I said, we don't know what happened between this family. And we cannot judge anybody unless the Lord by my judge wa. I have been one of those that have come to condemn her when we heard the news. When we heard the voice of Mohbad saying, for 10 years, I don't see Mama. I know so many, I would say 80 to 90% of women were aggrieved. We are pained by that voice. Where were you when your son was growing up, mother? So we all said a lot of things. I'm not an exception. I came out to give it to Mama Mohbad Basbos there and then. But at the end of the day, we cannot judge. We are not God. We are not perfect in our homes. Most of us, what we see at home self, we cannot say outside. And this body will be the same thing. The way I can react to things are not the way you can react to things. So, now, she now said, Shebi, you have said, I am someone else's wife. Remember where they have asked Baba? Baba said she had left the children, went to marry. Yeah, you can call in. I left the numbers there for you to call. That, you know, she had left the children to go and marry someone else. So that is why she's now saying, Shebi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ni Mohbad. Shebi mi oni ìyàwó ni ìyàwó ni mi. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ náà ni Mohbad. Torí tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ tiẹ̀ ni, you will not be going about when this guy is still in the morgue and be granting interviews. I, as a mother, have not gotten over my son's death. So you, as a father, that you have gotten over his death, is not your son. Hello, ma.
Hello, Sir Joker. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. You're welcome.
How are you, ma?
I'm fine.
Yes, ma. I just want to contribute something little to this thing that is going on. You see, this Mohbad case back is pathetic.
Very.
Because what they are doing is heartbreaking. Mohbad's mom has every right to curse. Because, you see, I saw Mohbad's father at Berekete. And just as you have rightly said, he has been from one platform to the other, asking for money. For what exactly? I keep asking the question, what is he looking for the money for? Because the case that is happening at the minute is between the government, which is the prosecutor, if there were murders in this case, and the state is taking care of that. So what is he gathering money for? Now, the second thing, Mama Mohbad, she has kept quiet for so long.
Okay.
People are saying that she has exposed herself. In what sense? How? How did she expose herself? But truly, because sometimes I ask that question as well. Is Mohbad truly this man's son? Because if it is his son, can he be going about the way he's going about? He is pleasuring, he's enjoying himself. As if the heaven has opened upon him on the death of his own son. I saw him yesterday online cruising in the car, and there's somebody running commentary in the car. This is Mohbad's father, where you have a son lying there in the cold. They may say his spirit is gone or whatever they can say, but that is your son. He's still there. You haven't buried him. The second question is, he is saying on Berekete that he saw that they killed Mohbad or they embalmed Mohbad. If he has any question about his son being embalmed, or if there is something suspicious that he noticed that was wrong with the body of his son, why did he go ahead and bury that child? If there was something he was suspecting, why? Okay, I'm suspecting something, though. I need an explanation. Why did he go and bury the boy? And then, you see, Mama Mohbad needs to do more of what she's doing. Because they have kept quiet for them for so long. That is why they are dragging this poor girl, the little boy, Adura. It's because if she doesn't say anything now, they'll say, oh, they are cursing her grandson and her son, and she's not saying anything. Now, the Muiwa that is sitting in America there, directing whatever he's directing here, I will stand on what Mama Mohbad said. He has children of his own.
Okay,
you see, sometimes we buy problems for our children. Because all of them, Baba Mohbad, all of them are after, they're just like vulture on this death of this boy. They have seen a forum for them to make money. And he will not even blame those people from outside. When his own father is using the death of his son to make money. How do you explain the one that are signing 70-40 or 70-60-40?
Hey.
You can't. And this woman, she is the voice of her children. One woman cannot talk now. She will have a lot to say, but this is not the time. Adura is still like, he's 21. So how old is he? He's a little boy. Liam is only 8 months or 9 months old. Can they fight for themselves? No. But God Almighty will fight for them. Except if Wumi has a hand in this. But if she doesn't have a hand in it, and Baba Mohbad and his cohorts are using this thing as money spinner, it is that money that they are taking that will destroy them at the end of the day. You see, we only know today, we don't know tomorrow. The Mohbad that they are using him to make money, where is Mohbad today? Mohbad is not here. So also will be them tomorrow. You see, Mohbad has gone the way he has gone. But even their own will be worse than Mohbad's own. Because this is a child. A 26-year-old boy died, left a son, and then some group of idiots somewhere are using this thing to make money. That is that money that will destroy their generation up to the fourth one. Up to the fourth one. If they don't allow these children, if they don't allow this girl to have peace and her son to have peace, they will get it. They will get it, and they will get it badly. It is not even a cause, it's natural justice. Okay. It is natural justice.
So can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Mama Mohbad has not said anything. No. Okay. She has not said anything. In fact, she needs to curse them with everything in her. With everything that because they say she left her child. Even that music that they say Mohbad sang, and he's saying 10 years I don't see mommy. It's the real lyric, it's not even money. It's not mommy, it's money.
It's mommy, man.
Let's assume
it's mommy.
No,
it is mommy.
The first lyric, go back online and check.
I've checked it, it's mommy. It is.
Yes, when
you look at money. It, no, even listen.
Okay,
let's assume it's mommy.
He said money. He said mommy.
Yeah.
Let's even take it for a second that he said mommy. But he said 10 years I don't see mommy, and stepmother don't care. He is not attacking his mother
at all.
Critically, he is not attacking his mother. He is saying 10 years I don't see my mother, and the one my papa put for house.
Now wish, now big wish.
Yeah, because that statement that boy make is pregnant with a lot of meaning. But he is not attacking his mother. The so-called father said he raised his child, but he said ran away from home at 16. Why? Why? Why did he run away? As he's so loving, as he's a loving, you see, with the way this man is going about, you will know the kind of father he really is. The way he's going about, his son has died. Baba is freshening up, he's touching up, he's driving car, and they are making commentary in his car. That is a narcissistic behavior.
Narcissistic.
That is the behavior. Because whenever I see that man, I feel so sad to my soul. I feel so sad that because people are online and saying, you can't love a child more than the parents. What of children in motherless home? Did that not come from the parents? Is it not a parent that threw them away? So this man has shown his real self. But because these people are blinded by the money, and you see a lot of us, a lot of us don't analyze issues. They see this one, they jump to it, boom. They see this one, Now, people are talking about this one, Mama Mohbad voicemail online, saying that she has confessed. That is what they are saying. That she has confessed that Mohbad is not Baba
Mohbad's son.
But that is not what she said. Just as she said, she is being sarcastic.
That's it.
She's being sarcastic. Okay, this child not be your own, Abi, and not be your own.
No be your own. Now leave my pikin. Now why you want to take money on top of your head? When you know say no.
Yes, this woman is being sarcastic because she is seeing the greed. If you see, she said they want to inherit from the child. So is it a child that inherits from is that a father that inherits from a child, or a child inherits from a father? Is it a father that takes tribute for a child?
Okay, ma. Let's listen to another person.
For the father. So she's being sarcastic. I mean, if they can't see it, then we can't help them.
All right, ma. Let somebody else.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay, ma. Like I said, she was being sarcastic here. Hello, ma. Oh, sir.
Hello, madam.
Good evening, sir. Good
evening, ma.
Yes, sir.
For me, I think my own opinion would be a bit different.
Please, sir, you are free. Look, on this platform, you are free to go ahead. But just don't abuse me that I don't look beautiful. Tell me I am a fine girl. Just tell me I'm a fine girl. Okay, sir.
Madam, for me, you see, both parents, they both made a mistake. Both of them. to be honest. You see where we are today, yeah, I will blame the police for all this.
The police?
If the police have done their job, we won't be where we are today. How could somebody bring a dead body into a police station and they are not detained?
And you allow them to take it away. Then.
And you allow them to take it out. If police have done their job,
their due diligence,
arrest Wumi, arrest Baba Mohbad, arrest everyone.
Every one of them. Togbe Okuwasi police station.
Because all of them are suspect. Yes. By now, we won't be saying all this. The truth. But ọlọ́pàá kò máa gbókù lọ, Madam London lẹ́wà, àbí London kọ́ lẹ́wà, London lè ní ọjọ́.
What's here, Biwari? How can you do that?
How can you do that? And if you watch all this crime watch, yeah, 70% or 80% of deaths of a man or a wife is caused by their wives or the husband. Hello, crime watch 15 EU Kelewa Emma 154 or 156 Lori Sky.
Yes,
Emma Low 2 life in it. Crime watch in it, but your man was on fire. Sorry, people are asking, oh, Baba Mohbad, why did they bury the son? What do you want him to do? When they confirm Mohbad dead at the hospital, why can't they take him to the morgue? Why taking him back home? That is a question that people should be asking, not why did Papa Mohbad have to go and bury Papa. He made a mistake. He panicked. It is normal.
Àmín Jésù.
Kò ṣe wá rí ẹni tó bá ṣe rí ni kó wá sọ.
Kó wá sọ. Lọ́hùn dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ká rí rẹ̀.
Moment yẹn, Madam, àmì àrẹ̀rú ẹ̀ lágbára ọlọ́pàá. That moment, that man, orí ẹ̀ máa dàrú ni.
What do I do? At least okò dédé wọn náà mo ti kú. Kí la máa ṣe next thing?
Bàbá, màmá, Madam, kì í ṣe ọmọ tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bí o.
Ọmọ 26 years.
Kì í ṣe ọmọ tó ṣe lákòrò. Kì í ṣe ọmọ tó ṣe lọ school. Ọmọ tó ti lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sá.
Madam, hello, go be me the Oman high pressure on my cool straight. Me, Baba Mohbad did that. You did go that. You know what? I did that.
Anybody lejo.
Me, there's people that wow, so pay ya Mohbad is on to that. Me, the negotiation to that. I'm your adajo. Me, we go to Pamo, go to London to me, I kiss you, me. But ye, what a jack of my perro, what I saw. Especially our bloggers, me. The bag got so. Lórí Baba Mohbad, lórí Wùmí, lórí ìyá Mohbad kò dá ẹ fi family lọ́rùn lẹ̀ àwọn àdáàrin wọn rú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Bàbá yẹn ṣe mistake, confirm ó ṣe mistake. But Baba going to Berekete. I don't see any victory in that. It's truly looking for justice. Police kept the autopsy for over 4 months. And Emma, imagine. PRO for the police came out and said they brought the case to the social media, they messed up the case. How could the police officer say that he's supposed to be fired? What does social media issue got to do with police investigation?
Sir, can I just say something? I'm not their spokesperson for the police. But when you look at the case, sir, when you look at it critically, and the way we social media in-laws, family, you know, the way we have put information out there for people. When you see Baba Mohbad tomorrow, o lè gbé bon fún. When you see Wunmi tomorrow, o lè gbé bon fún. When you see it, do you understand what I'm saying? Because we are sharing information is very vital, and we don't know the extent of what we do, the effect it has on other people. So for the police, what they are saying is the fact that, look, but information that people, the way people are bringing out things that never happened is really disrupting the police investigation. That is it.
Yeah, you are right, madam. But at the same time, police still have to let us know what killed Mohbad.
Definitely.
If we don't see the autopsy, Mohbad won't be buried. It's not possible.
It's
not possible. Because if If the family are not satisfied with the autopsy, they have the right to do independent autopsy.
Yeah, I think Baba is planning it already. They have donated money.
Let police come out and tell us what killed Mohbad. That's all. That's what we want to know. Not only Nigeria, it's the whole world. Yes. We want to know what killed Mohbad. Not telling us social media they are messing up the case. We know that they mess up the case. We know that.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. It's not that they are not going to. Of course, they have the duty to provide us, because we Nigerians are not going to keep quiet, and that is why we are shouting. We need.
Baba Mohbad, he really messed up. He really messed up, to be honest. But èmi ò dẹ́ni for the lecture.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọlọ́run má dá wa lójú. God bless you.
Mi ò dá Wùmí lẹ́jọ́. Wùmí náà ṣe mistake. Wùmí náà ṣe àwọn àṣìṣe. So Mohbad náà kọ́ ló bá àfọ̀nùkẹ́. Mohbad so rest in peace. Yeah? Mohbad also made a mistake.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
He made mistake by denying them taking him to the hospital. Why would you do that?
Ó kọ́ gbogbo èèyàn lọ́gbọ́n ni, especially men. Tẹ́ máa ń ṣe bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ lágbára jù. You don't want to go to the hospital.
Now, the blame now is on Wunmi for negligence. Why can't you take him down? Why can't ọmọ yẹn máa wò ká mo lè sọ fún bàbá yìí ó yẹ kí n gbóhùn lọ́wọ́ wọn ni. Ta ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹ? Ṣé ẹni tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí? Ó yẹ kó fogun òtòlótó ní láàrin ẹbí yẹn.
Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ lè lógun òjò gẹ́gan kọ́ lò yẹn náà.
Madam, that is truth. That's the truth. Mo feel sorry fún bàbá Mohbad. Mo dẹ̀ feel sorry fún ìyá ẹ̀.
It is sad.
Mo dẹ̀ feel sorry fún Wùmí fúnra rẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá.
Àwọn gbogbo pátá ló bá.
Ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. Àmì Jésù. Àmì Jésù.
Àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó kọ́ máa gbègbè tó máa bú bàbá bú ìyá bú Wùmí. Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Àwọn tó ní kálukú wọn bí
ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀.
Ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀ madam. Oyin sí
ibi ò ní kàn wá.
Bàbá yẹn ó ṣàṣejù náà. Ó ṣàṣejù àmọ́ yẹn. But èmi ò wá dá anybody lẹ́jọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir. God bless you sir.
Akọ̀mọ̀kù tó pa Mohbad ni. Ẹ ṣe kọ́ máa máa
Thank you. God bless you sir. I appreciate it. All right, sir. Hello, madam. Hello, ma. How are you, my darling sister?
Hello, ma.
You're welcome, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Àwọn dádì tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn ni mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n kú ọgbọ́n àgbà. Wọ́n kú ọgbọ́n àgbà. Wọ́n sọ dáadáa. But màá kàn mú 1 or 2 points nínú nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ. Firstly, pé ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé Mohbad dé hospital tí ó kú pé kí ló dé tí wọ́n gbé sí mortuary. I think àwọn hospital ni wọ́n gbà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And mi ò mọ orú policy tó máa ń lò ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n á nítorí pé brought him dead. Wọn ò ní gbà á. So àwọn hospital ni wọ́n ò gbà á. And I think from what we heard, wọ́n gbé lọ sí second hospital. Ipe àwọn gan-an ń bá fún wọn pé wá ìtẹ̀jẹ̀ máa sọ pé ó kú. Ẹni táwọn ṣì ń tì tó ṣì ń sọ̀rọ̀. So wọ́n dà pé wọn believe the first hospital tí wọ́n lọ, wọ́n gbé lọ sí second hospital kí wọ́n tó gbé lọ lé. Again, wọ́n sọ pé ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé òkú yẹn dé police station, ó yẹ kí wọ́n mú wọn sílẹ̀. That is right. That is true. Wọ́n tún sọ nǹkan kan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ mi ò rántí anyway tí bá rántí bá tó sọ. Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe sọ, initially àwa láti blame anybody, especially on this new platform bàbá Mohbad ìyá Mohbad, but ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tá kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ikú ọmọ yẹn, èmi blame both parents pé níbo ni wọ́n wà. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi allow ọmọ wọn kó pass through irú nǹkan báyìí.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ.
Sísá Àjọkẹ́ ní mo wà lórí Instagram lẹ́nìí níbi explore yẹn mo ń wo àwọn nǹkan kan. I saw the Mohbad picture. No video èyí tó ṣe nígbà tó wà ní tí ó tó narrate experience ẹ̀ ní hospital. I can never click on that. Because there is something àwọn bó ṣe ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn tí bá ti rí fídíò yẹn ó máa ń pọ̀ mí ní ọkàn mi ò lè wò up until now. Kò yẹ yín tó gbogbo gba yẹn àpọ́sítà àsọ̀rọ̀ bó ti gbà tó yá ta bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí wọn oníkálukú adákẹ́ à ń wò. But ẹni tó jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dàrú dé ibi tó délé ni kò sí ẹni méjì bàbá Mohbad ni má dẹ̀ sọ reason bí o wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé bóyá nítorí owó àbí kinní kan wọ́n ní yóò kí ń kéré nídìí nǹkan ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ àǹtí Rámọ́tà bó ṣe kéré tó yẹn.
I don't go gree for anybody ni àǹtí Rámọ́tà I don't go gree for anybody.
kò lè kéré nídìí nǹkan ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ wípé nígbà tí àwọn abánidá má bá ní débẹ̀ àwọn ìkà àwọn jẹgúdújẹrá àwọn tó jẹ́ pé they don't have conscience they don't have heart tó bá jẹ́ pé nígbà tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ bá wọn sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní bàbá Mohbad ti bọ́ síta pé no please respect the privacy of my family ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ nípa family mi ó ti dá mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu how on earth ni màá ní mò ń gbèjà yín àti Àjọkẹ́ tí màá máa gbé ọmọ yín ṣépè.
Mi ò gbọ́rú ẹ̀ rí.
Ó dẹ̀ máa sit well pẹ̀lú yín. Àbí mi ò àbí àdúrà ò kì í ṣe ọmọ bàbá Mohbad ni.
I don't know.
At some point blessing wọ́n gbé blessing náà ṣépè ṣé blessing ò kì í ṣe ọmọ bàbá Mohbad ni. Ṣé ẹni pé mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Liam?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir, bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. How on earth with someone mò ń gbèjà èèyàn ó dẹ̀ sọ fẹ́ni tó ń gbèjà pé ọmọ ẹ̀yẹn náà máa kó àwìṣ kó jẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn ló kú instead of Mohbad.
Ìyẹn pọ̀.
Níbo lọ ti ń ṣe irú ẹ̀?
Ìyẹn pọ̀ díẹ̀.
Kò sí nǹkan kan tí bàbá Mohbad ní ọ̀dọ̀ I am now speaking for myself. Ni wípé bàbá Mohbad ni ó ń jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ débi tó jẹ́ pé oníkálukú lọ ń yọ síbí wọ́n ń gbọ́ omi wọ́n ń gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n ń fọ́ fi wọ́n ẹni tó bá sọ pé òun ò gba owó àfẹ́ni tí ò bá monetize page ẹlòmíì nǹkan tó ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti abandon ẹ̀ tó bá jí láago márùn-ún àárọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni tó bá jí láago mẹ́rin ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni náà gbogbo wọn láti oṣù márùn-ún ni wọ́n ti ń gbé ìyá Mohbad ṣépè ni wọ́n ti ń gbé Wùnmí ṣépè ni wọ́n ti ń gbé Liam ṣépè ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yọ now these people they are bullies they are wicked to the extent that person won't confirm and dish out they don't want to receive. Tabani kaka ǹjẹ́ àti di voice note ìyá Mohbad mélòó ta ti gbọ́ láti gbà tọ́rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní kóbìnrin yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ èyí tó bá jẹ́ odi gan tó bá sun kọ̀ǹgìrì tó bá tọwọ́ bọ̀ lẹ́nu á láwùn tó bá sun ewúrẹ́ tó bá kọ̀ǹgìrì ó máa yíjú padà ìyá Mohbad ò ṣètò ìyá Mohbad ò ṣètò ó láti máa rọ̀jò èpè gidi lé wọn lórí wọ́n wá ń sọ pé ó ń gbé àwọn tí wọ́n wá justice àwọn tó ń wá justice fún Mohbad kan ló ń gbé ṣépè ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbé wọn ṣépè tẹ́ ń gbé Liam ṣépè tẹ́ ń gbé Wùnmí ṣépè tẹ́ ń gbé ìyá Mohbad ṣépè ẹ̀yin ló ń gbé ṣépè mo bá fídíò yẹn náà ìgbà tí mi ò hùwà èpè báwo mi máa sọ pé ó gbé mi ṣépè àwọn tó ń hùwà èpè ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ń ta lára ló ń sọ pé ló ń bínú pé ó ṣépè ìyá Mohbad ò dẹ̀ tí ì ṣépè fa ìwà yìí tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ìwọ náà ló bí Mohbad bọ́ sí kọ̀rọ̀ tó kó sọ́lọ̀ náà bọ́ra sí òwò tí Ọlọ́run bá ti fọwọ́ kan méjì mẹ́ta nínú wọn àwọn tó kù máa kó bá wọlé sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé òun fẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n ní kí Ọlọ́run àti tí wọn náà bá mọ Ọlọ́run tó ń pè tó bá mọ Ọlọ́run tó ń pè sọ fún ní kọ̀rọ̀ because nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe èpè tí wọ́n ń ṣe ó ti pọ̀ jù bí wọ́n ṣe ń wá justice kọ́ nìyẹn. Now ẹ ti gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ bóyá mi ìmọ̀ ẹ sọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹsẹ̀ bí Ọlọ́run àbí ẹ sọ di kiri ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tún ní sí mi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tún sílẹ̀ kẹjẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. You are from one conspiracy to the other from one conspiracy to the other ẹ tún wá gbọ́ lèmi o ẹ tún wá gbọ́ ọ̀la your stupid aunty. Kẹ́mi ó tún ti jí padà.
Mo ti rí àǹtí mo fẹ́ sọ àǹtí mi Kẹ́mi Ọlọ́run ìgbẹ́kẹ̀ ní ìsinmi o.
Ó gbé picture
Davido.
Davido.
Ó ní Davido pé 2 million.
That picture I believe pé wọ́n crop ẹ̀ nítorí mo rí picture kan tí Davido àti Mohbad àti Wunmi jìjọyà àwọn mẹ́ta ló wà ńbẹ̀ kò ṣe àwọn méjì. Mo rí fídíò yẹn ní gbogbo ìgbà tí kìíní yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀.
Àǹtí mi Kẹ́mi.
Tí wọ́n sọ wípé Wunmi tiẹ̀ ti wà níta tipẹ́tipẹ́ kí ló dé tó ń bá wọn ó ti bá Davido ya fọ́tò pé òun àti boyfriend ẹ̀ Mohbad náà sì kéré ńgbà yẹn wọ́n jọ kéré ni wọn tẹ́ bá wo Davido náà òun náà sì kéré ńgbà yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ló ní pé kí Davido wá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ nípa wọ́n tún gbé ẹlòmíì àṣọ wọn another blogger tún ti gbé ó tún fi yẹn bú Wunmi.
Kábíyèsí o.
Ọmọlọ́mọ ní Black Widow now láti yẹn sọ wípé àwọn crime watch yes àwọn crime watch yes and it's true ìyàwó pa ọkọ ń pa ìyàwó but kí ni ó máa ní reason ó máa ní nǹkan tó máa ẹjọ́ ṣé ìyàwó tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ ní ọdún kan tó lè pa yẹn ni òye mi beyond me ṣé tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ní ọdún kan tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bí ọmọ tó jẹ́ wípé tí ọkọ ẹ̀ bá wà alive ni ó ní mortgage ju tí ọkọ ẹ̀ bá kú lọ àwùkọ́ Kàrímọ́ tó sọ wípé Wunmi sọ wípé òun ò mọ ibi tóun ti fẹ́rẹ̀ pé because gbogbo kan ni Mohbad
máa ń ṣe fóun.
Kò fi nǹkan kan ju òun ṣé ẹni ọkùnrin tó ń ṣe yẹn ni obìnrin yẹn fẹ́ pa àbí torí kí ni ṣé Wunmi máa ó ní more gain nínú ikú Mohbad ju ayé ẹ lọ. And having said that, we are not exonerating her. But why can't you just wait for the justice to prevail? Why can't you just wait for the autopsy result to owó ní Lagos State to be autopsy lọ sí America? It is not free. Huge amount of money. All this information, they are on the internet. You can search for it. Say how long ló máa ń take láti jẹ́ kí autopsy àti toxicology kó jáde. You can Google it. And they don't even need Mohbad to be in that morgue to carry out another one. Wọ́n ti mú sample tó fẹ́ mú. Sample tó mú ó wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n lè lò for 100 years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
They are not going to cut him again and take any sample again. Kàn lọ wò bóyá òkú ẹ̀ wà intact, bóyá wọn ò mú nǹkan kan lábẹ́, bóyá kí ló dé all these people. Now, ìwà wọn wá bá ti bàbá Mohbad just because of greed. Now, téèpù tí ìyá Mohbad gbé jáde tó fi gbé lóòótọ́ èmi náà fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Múyìwá yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé irú ẹ̀ ni Múyìwá irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Múyìwá ṣé Múyìwá máa rán ọ̀nà ẹ̀ bó ṣe rán ọ̀nà sí Mohbad yìí? Ṣó máa rán ọ̀nà ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé ìkà lè ṣe títí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ ti pè ya Mohbad ní mùmú, ẹ ti pè ní aṣẹ́wó, ẹ ti pè ní ọ̀dọ́ kan. Ó dẹ̀ wọ́n sọ wípé òkè ẹ kúkú ti pè òun ní ọ̀dọ́ because tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ ló bí ọmọ yìí, òun ò rò pé wọ́n máa fi òkú ẹ̀ ráre. Òkú ọmọ 26 years old, ó sì wà ní morgue for 5 months. Kí lẹ̀ ń bá káàkiri? Tí àwọn ìyàbọ̀ ò bá dìde kí wọ́n agitate pé kí wọ́n lọ ẹ̀dí òun bọ́ọ̀dì ẹ̀. Bàbá Mohbad á ti gbàgbé bóun sin ọmọ òun náà. What are we talking about?
Honestly.
Kòró nígbà yẹn forget about kòró nígbà yẹn kòró ó ti ṣe ó ti fi nǹkan ọ̀pẹ̀ as for him ó ti gbàgbé ẹ̀ not until external drive tí àwọn èèyàn ṣe pé no àwọn ò gbà lòun náà ṣe wá sọ pé òkè nǹkan tí wọ́n bá sọ tó ṣe ìpínlẹ̀ èdè wa ń wá justice yẹn káàkiri ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé ìgbà tó ti sí nobody kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ akọ̀ tí wò pókè ó ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti lọ náà nìyẹn àti gbàgbé ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé bàbá Mohbad máa wà ní Àbújá lẹ́yìn tó máa náà ń béèrè fún justice? Tó bá ti pẹ́ lẹ́yìn tẹ̀sí ẹni tó ń da tán tẹ̀ ń gbà lórí tó bá ti jókòó ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn èèyàn wa wọn kì í rẹ́ ní gọ̀ àfi kó kú. Tó bá ti pẹ́ ní ìgọ̀ wọ́n tún máa ṣáàṣì lé ní àsìkò nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ọ̀rọ̀ fún ìyá Mohbad nìyẹn tó bá gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n á ní òpònú wọ́n á ní àwọn ẹlòmíì ẹni tí ò tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni tí ò pass through nǹkan tó pass through.
Wọ́n ti ń pè ní nani ọba.
Ẹni tí ò pass through nǹkan tó pass through nínú ọkọ they will talk down on tábà ní pé wọn ò kiri ṣáwọn ọmọ wọn ò kiri rí ni ṣáwọn ọmọ wọn ò ní rí ni. wọ́n ní pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Mohbad tó bá ń gbà bẹ́ni tó bá ń mọ̀ tó bá kò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ èpè yẹn ò tí ì tó kó máa gbé fi ojoojúmọ́ gbé wọn ṣépè àwọn tó wá true justice fún Mohbad kan ló ń ṣépè fún àwọn tó ń da ìdílé ẹ̀ láàmú ló ń ṣépè fún ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ wà ìpele pé máa jẹ́ títí ẹ̀ abẹ́ni tó máa ń pè Wùmí bọ́ sí ní àṣànà àṣẹwó kìíní kan how on earth does it pass judge who make you judge over other people's lives? Tọ́ba tù di oníkálukú, ìbẹ́ wà ń di oníkálukú.
Akànní Pópó, my brother.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ kì í ṣe Black Widow, èyí tó sọ́kọ́ dáríjì nínú ẹ̀ wà. Èyí tó ti pọkọ ẹ̀ lápásáyé nínú ẹ̀ wà nínú yìí. Èyí tó ti sọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ dìgbẹ̀wù dání. Ó wà nínú yìí. Ẹsẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ mẹ́sàn-án ó lè tọ̀, because èmi ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Black Widow. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Black Widow. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀yìn mi pa. Nǹkan tí mo wá ń bèèrè náà gbogbo látijọ́ ìtẹ́ tí ń pariwo ẹjọ́ result ẹyọ kan wo lẹ rí nínú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Result ẹyọ kan wo lẹ rí nínú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ibi báyìí náà la wà á retí àbájáde nǹkan tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ tó máa ṣe. Ìyá Mohbad dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní wọ́n ní kẹ́ lọ gba court order kẹ́ wá ṣe DNA. How is that a problem again? How is that a problem? So, according to this DNA, just like we said, it says she just made that DNA in a sarcastic way.
That's it.
So, bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé lóòótọ́ kò ń ṣe bàbá Mohbad ló bí Mohbad kò ń ṣe bàbá Mohbad náà nìyẹn ilé ayé láti bá kò ń ṣe bàbá Mohbad náà kí bàbá Mohbad náà lọ gbé jẹ́. So for now, I will leave it there.
Okay, ma'am.
But like I said, I'm going to say it again. See ya Mohbad the bad boy, because sometimes kò ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ní sùúrù máa ń tún ṣe. Because kò ń ṣe bàbá Mohbad nìkan ló bí Mohbad. I see no reason tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá ti yọ̀ǹda pé kẹ́ lọ sí òkú ọmọ yìí. I see no reason why tí ẹ̀ ń fi lọ sí. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe DNA, gbogbo nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe DNA.
Ó ti wà ń ta bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So kábàbà jẹ́ pé bóyá kinní náà ni pé kábàbà short change yá kọ́tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe DNA ti wo àti Mohbad náà ká lè mọ̀ pé ìwọ ló ní Mohbad ìwọ ló bí Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n wá ṣe DNA ti Liam náà. Ẹ ti gbé fún oríṣiríṣi bàbá bíi mélòó.
Bàbá tí wọ́n àti ẹ̀tí wọ́n 20 tó wọ́n ń kà lójoojúmọ́ ni.
Kí ló dé? Let me leave you now, sis.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Hello, sis me. Hello, ma.
Yes, ma.
Yes, sir.
Wait, so.
Yes, ma.
Ọ̀gá, ṣé rí pé nǹkan tí mo sọ tí mo ti ń sọ látẹ̀yìnwá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń jáde wípé kán tó ní wọ́n ṣe DNA Liam àti àdúrà because wọn ò lè ṣe DNA bàbá Mohbad àti Liam àtọ wọn ò lè ṣe torí wọn ò ní bára wọn mu tó ọba dẹ̀ bára wọn mu wá ní Mohbad kan ló bí.
Ẹ má bínú ẹ come again ẹni tó bá ṣe ti bàbá Mohbad àti.
mo ní tó bá ṣe DNA bàbá Mohbad àti Liam ó máa wà negative wọn á wá ní Mohbad kan ló bí. ṣé mọ̀ pé mo máa ń sọ wípé tó bá máa ṣe DNA Liam either àdúrà tàbí ẹ̀gbọ́n Mohbad obìnrin àwọn tó lè bá Liam ṣe DNA ni nítorí inú kan náà làwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí Mohbad ti jáde ọyàn kan náà náà mu àwọn tó lè bá Liam ṣe DNA nìyẹn bàbá Mohbad ò lè bá Liam ṣe DNA ṣẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi máa ń sọ wípé kò lè jẹ́ wípé bàbá Mohbad Aloba Joseph ló bí Mohbad kó máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn kò possible.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà lẹ́yìn ṣe wò ó wípé ìwà tó ń wù yẹn.
Kò possible. Bọ́ǹdì ò lè jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò lè jẹ́ kò sí ọkùnrin tó máa lùsọ ọmọ kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ọmọ àṣà máa ń rí àwọn tí wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n pa ọmọ wọn wọ́n ṣe kinní kan ǹjẹ́ irú mánu Amẹ́ríkà wá ń bí báyìí tó ń gbé Maryland tí wọ́n pa l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ pẹ̀lú ọmọ obìnrin kan ló wà ní final year
tó gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ṣe rí bàbá ẹ̀ kò bọ́ síta máa ṣe bí bàbá Mohbad yìí.
Mommy, wọ́n ní he can do the DNA with Liam. He is the grandfather. Wọ́n ní àwọn medical experts ni wọ́n.
láyéláyé láyéláyé because kò tí ì sí guarantee ìyá tó ní Mohbad ti jáde ń sìn wípé kò ṣe.
Okay, yín wò pé there is possibility kò yẹ pé bàbá yẹn gan kọ́ ló ní lóòótọ́.
Ló ní Mohbad so definitely tí o bá ti ń ṣòun ló ní ìyá yẹn sọ wípé torí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo fídíò yẹn sì wípé kó ṣòbù ṣe bó mọ iye oṣù tó yún òun wà tó yún Mohbad wà nù.
Mommy, like I said, that she just said that in a sarcastic way. Cause she doesn't mean that, honestly. Because tó bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gan gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin, á fi hàn pé ìwọ náà, that means pé gbé ọmọ àlè fọ́kọ ẹni. Ṣé ti understand?
Ó lè ṣàìmọye obìnrin ṣe bí Nàìjíríà ni what are you saying?
Okay.
Ṣé bá doctrine ló fi kàn obìnrin yìí?
So it's not impossible.
It's not impossible now. Tó bá compulsory ẹ̀ wípé kí ó tó di wípé wọ́n fún ọmọ kankan ní birth certificate ní Nàìjíríà there must be DNA. 99.9 ọmọ máa jọ ọmọ àlè.
Gbogbo àmà sáni, gbogbo àmà sáni. We are not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Ó máa jọ ọmọ àlè even àwọn tó ti bí ọmọ ní 60 years ago gan. Ó máa kàn wọ́n. So the best thing bàbá Mohbad èmi ò fọwọ́ sí kó bá Liam ṣe àwọn tó lè bá Liam ṣe DNA genuinely òun ni àwọn tí ìyá kan náà jọ bí àwọn àti Mohbad.
Okay.
Àwọn tí ìyá kan náà jọ bí wọn náà lè bá Liam ṣe.
Even ma kò tí ẹ need gbogbo yẹn because kíní àwọn organs Mohbad ó yìí wà stored. They still have his
so wọ́n lè lò yẹn but kò ń ṣe bàbá yẹn náà máa sọ àpẹ.
Mommy, wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún pé kẹ́ má dá wàhálà lẹ̀ o pé tẹ́ ní kí gbogbo wa lọ ṣe DNA. Wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ àlè gan.
Nǹkan tó lè ṣe ní Nàìjíríà tó lè fi eradicate irú eléyìí nìyẹn o because àìmọye ilé tó ti dàrú àìmọye family tó ti dorí kodò lórí irú ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí àìmọye ọmọ àlè mi like inú family tèmi ń sìn tí ọba gbé wa tí ẹ bá gbé wa bóyá màmá mi àti bàbá mi ní misunderstanding màmá mi wá jáde bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe jáde yẹn kó wá gbé ó gbé àdúrà yẹn lọ ó gbé lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi wàhálà ìwọ̀n gbádùn ilé ọkọ yẹn ọmọ yẹn máa sick ni wọn ò ní gbádùn ó máa dákú ṣeré ni àfi tán bá gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀
bàbá ẹ̀ padà.
nígbà tó bá jẹ́ pé oyún lobìnrin yẹn lọ gbé fọkùnrin yẹn tọkùnrin yẹn rò pé òun lòun lóyún yẹn tán wá bí ọmọ yẹn tọmọ yẹn ń dákú ṣeré tó ń ṣe ṣáà ti wo oríṣiríṣi fíìmù ṣáà ti gbọ́ story ni tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ mi nígbà tó bá sick rẹpẹtẹ tán ní the blood donation náà máa ní bàbá ẹ̀ máa dúró ní bàbá náà máa sọ pé òun kọ́ ló lọ́mọ tó máa fi jẹ́gbà yẹn náà tó máa mọ̀ wípé òun kọ́ ló ní ọmọ yẹn ṣé àti rírò ẹ̀rí ni so nǹkan tó ṣe DNA Liam àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa lọ múnú organ bàbá ẹ̀ níbi tí wọ́n gbé sí.
Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti kó sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti sọ that's why they said even they can do the DNA pé kí wọ́n lọ sin Mohbad because gbogbo organs wà nílẹ̀.
Kán ló nu organs yẹn tàbí kán lo àdúrà tàbí ẹ̀gbọ́n Mohbad àwọn tán lè bá ṣe nìyẹn o àbí kí Mr. Aloba nígbà tẹni tó gbọ́mọ sínú àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ wípé ṣé mo rántí nǹkan tí wà tí ìyá Tolú sọ pé kí n ṣe nígbà tí mo wà lóyún Mohbad so ọ̀rọ̀ ta kókó who lives in a glass house should not
throw stones bàbá Ọlọ́run ọba o.
Who live kò sí ẹni èmi ń sọ kò sí ọkùnrin náà bọ́kùnrin náà ṣe lè wicked tó lè jẹ́ evil tó bá jẹ́ díẹ̀ ní olè 100% òun ló ní ọmọ tí ọmọ yẹn wá kú kódà kó jọ ọmọ kékeré kó má jọ ọmọ tó popular ẹ̀ ní rí bàbá yẹn kó bọ́ síta kó máa ṣe bí Mr. Aloba ṣe ń ṣe yìí kò possible.
So pé ẹ̀yin kò ti wo gbogbo ìwà wọn wípé ká jẹ́ pé wo gangan ló dẹ̀ jẹ̀lé ọmọ ẹ ló jẹ́ bàbá ọmọ ìgangan làtọ́ ẹni.
òun lè máa mọ̀ wípé òun kọ́ ni bàbá ọmọ yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ lè mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá ṣe sọ wípé ó ṣàmọ̀ iye oṣù tó yún Mohbad wà nínú òun kó tó mọ̀ ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tóun àti ìyá Tolú kan sọ pé kóun lọ ṣe. Pé òun ń bo gbogbo ẹ̀ ní wípé bóyá ó máa yí padà àwọn nísìnyí òun á bọ́ ta òun á sọ̀rọ̀.
Mama Mohbad fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ káì òkò burúkú.
So tó bá wá lọ jẹ́ wípé tó bá ṣe DNA nínú organ Mohbad yẹn kọ́ lọ mú kọ́ fi ṣe DNA Joseph Aloba pẹ̀lú Mohbad náà kọ́ àsátẹ̀ wípé òun ló ní ọmọ 99 or 99.9% ló máa ń jẹ́ kọ́ àsátẹ̀ pé òun ló ní Mohbad tó bá ti ascertain kan wá ṣe ti Liam.
Anyway, even tó bá pé bàbá Aloba gan kọ́ ló ní, even tó bá ṣe DNA, ṣé mọ̀ bàbá yẹn náà ló tọ́jú Liam, ló tọ́jú Mohbad dàgbà, kò yé yín. So one day, I don't know about Nigerian law, but they said in Nigerian constitution, but when until Mohbad that, you know, if you have fathered a child, maybe you adopt a child and he has lived with you for 10 years, that you have right over that child, you know.
Not even in the Western world, not even up to 10 years.
Okay.
When you father a child, like you adopt, like Angelina Jolie used to say,
yeah, to adopt someone.
Àtìgbà tó ti adopt wọn tí documentation gbogbo ẹ̀ ti pé ló ti làwọn
ọmọ ti. Of course, any adoption is your child.
Ló ti di tiẹ̀. Apart from why pé adoption mi ti documentation ò bá sí, just like I got married to somebody and I have a child before I got married to that person. And we decided that this is not your stepfather, it's your father.
Your dad.
And my child have to recognize my husband as his own father.
Ben, you tell him to joke call you go no.
Ṣé mo ń sìn wípé kò sí bí ó ṣe lè rí. Even tí bàbá yẹn bá kú nílùú òyìnbó àbí tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn pẹ̀lú èmi àti bàbá yẹn jà. Kí n má bímọ fún bàbá yẹn kó jẹ́ pé ọmọ tí mo gbé wá fún yẹn náà lọmọ yẹn recognize as bàbá tó ti ń ṣèṣe bàbá. Tèmi àti bàbá yẹn bá jà, ó máa san child benefit lórí ọmọ yẹn.
Ó àyẹn ti mọ́.
Ó máa san despite wípé kò ń ṣòun ló bí. A máa san lórí ọmọ yẹn, kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe. So bí ọ̀rọ̀ kìíní ṣe jẹ́ nígbà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà yẹn wípé kódà kan ṣe DNA kó jẹ́ Mohbad kan ló ní Liam, but wọ́n san dáórì lórí Wùmí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyàwó Mohbad. So kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe. Kò sí anything tán lè àmọ́ eléyìí o nǹkan tẹ́ máa bá wa bẹ bàbá Joseph Aloba because a ti rí i pé wọ́n ti ń yọra, wọ́n ti ń wọṣọ, wọ́n ti ń ṣe.
Wọ́n ti fine gan, fine boy ni wọ́n sì.
Ojoojúmọ́ lọ ń dá irun, ojoojúmọ́ lọ ń dégò sójú.
Wọ́n ti le gan. Àwọn ògo tèmi gan wẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ èyí tí bàbá ń lò sí.
Àmọ́ àwọn ti gbàgbé pé àwọn làwọn bọ́ta wípé àwọn mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló ní Liam. Pé àmọ́ ń gbà táwọn public sọ wípé kán lọ ṣe DNA làwọn náà fi support pé kán ṣe DNA.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé fídíò yẹn íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ò dẹ̀ nígbà.
Kò gbàgbé ẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ Tọ́lání náà ti sọ Tọ́lání Ọláníyì wọ́n ti sọ.
Àwọn mọ̀ yìí pé Mohbad ló ní Liam.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àmọ́ ń gbà tí public sọ pé kán lọ ṣe DNA definitely àwọn kọ́nà request fún DNA initially. Àwọn public náà bá wọn request fún DNA nítorí náà làwọn náà ṣe wá support. Kọ́ńrán activist lẹni tán lọ sọ́dọ̀ human rights activities. Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ àbí kí náà ń pè é. So kò ní ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀ tí kóòtù máa ní. Bàbá yìí ti wá gbàgbé pé ẹjọ́ tó bá ti wà kóòtù wọn ò gbé lọ sí ibi tán gbé lọ yẹn mọ́. Wọn ò gbé lọ sí ibi tán gbé lọ yẹn mọ́. Ẹjọ́ tó ti wà ní kóòtù. So gbogbo àwọn tó ń ti bàbá yìí wọ́n kàn ń tì ní. Wọ́n kàn ń tì ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń tì. Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ yẹn gan àwọn kóòtù máa wọwọ́ tó fi gbé tó bá jẹ́ human rights activist tó ní tẹ̀. Ó tiẹ̀ tó di pé kó tó di pé bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti jọ máa interview ẹ̀ ní kọ́nà àwọn máa jókòó wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fi invite àwọn tó involve kò ń ṣe wípé kó máa apportion blame sí ìyá Mohbad àti Wùmí. Kò ń ṣe pé ó ti gbọ́ tẹnu bàbá okay invite àwọn náà ẹ lọ gbọ́ tẹnu wọn. Kò ń ṣe wípé ta ni Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ níbi Oríyọmí. Nǹkan tó Oríyọmí gbé tójó lọ́wọ́ tó dàálẹ̀.
Oríyọmí kan ó ṣe I hereby put my pen and paper I am not doing again Igbos.
Ó gbé dání ojo lọ́wọ́ ó dàálẹ̀.
Brahmi Oríyọmí.
Bàbá ń rìn kiri. Bàbá ń sọ wípé justice lòun wá fọmọ òun fẹ́ mẹni tó pamọ́ òun bọ̀ tó dọ́dọ̀ Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ. Kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹni tó pa ọmọ òun lòun fẹ́ mọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ogún ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ralẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀
àti placenta
ọ̀rọ̀ placenta tó tún láyà tó tún sọ wípé ẹni tán gbé placenta yẹn fún lẹ́yìn tí bàbá ti bọ́ta fúnra rẹ̀ sọ wípé Mohbad ló gbé placenta pé Wùmí ló lóun kọ́kọ́ lọ bá òun gbà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé Wùmí wá ní kóun lọ bá Mohbad pé ńgbà tó dẹ̀ máa fi bọ́mọ òun sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ òun ní kóun má wọrí. Nǹkan tó sọ ni ó lóun lọ bá Wùnmí lọ hospital ló ti lóun lọ bá Wùnmí nínú fídíò àwọn fídíò yẹn wà o. Ó lámọ̀ ńgbà tí Wùnmí wá ní kóun lọ bá Mohbad òun ò mọ̀ pé Wùnmí ti bá ọkọ ẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀
pé kọ́ àwọn má gbà.
pé kọ́ ọ má gbà pé ọmọ òun wá ní rárá. Ó tún wá ń sọ pé òun jókòó sí Kòròdú lòun ti pè pé Mohbad wá sọ pé òun gbé placenta bọ̀ ní Kòròdú. Kò wà consistent rí. Ó ti gbàgbé pé íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ò kì í fọ̀gẹ́ẹ̀tì. Ó ti gbàgbé pé gbogbo àwọn fídíò yìí tó ń gé evidence ní court of law débi tó máa fi sọ wípé watch what you say, whatever you say now will be used against you in the court of law. Ẹ máa bẹ́tò lọ.
Ẹ ṣé gan ma, God bless you ma. You are very right ma, and most of us that we are watching, like somebody commented here, most of us judged Aloba, Mrs. Aloba, that's Mohbad's mom, based on what we heard, based on what Baba Mohbad told us that, you know, she left him, and we heard from another blogger that came out to say how she left, how she was promiscuous in that marriage, and she left to marry another person. I remember that video. That was why we all based our judgments on that. Now, Mama Mohbad, wọ́n ti bínú láwọn nísìn. Wọ́n ní àwọn ò kì í ṣodi mọ́. You remember when she came out about a month ago, when she was asking, or over a month ago, when she was asking for the corpse to be allowed to be buried. You know, she said, I've got a lot of things. It's just because I want to keep this family intact. Now, let's listen to all the things she has been saying. She said. Kí ló tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí náà? Tó máa ń sú mi lọ́rọ̀ ara ọ̀tá mi nù. Má bá ti gbé kúrò ńbẹ̀. Dọ̀tun Olútáyọ̀.
Ó ṣe máa rí fún gbogbo yìí nìyẹn ò lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Mo lè mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe bàbá ẹ̀. Tó bá ṣe pé bàbá ẹ̀ kò ní máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn. Mo ní ká má bá sọ̀rọ̀ síta o. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ fún gbogbo àgbáyé. Torí mi náà ṣì gbọ́ àjáde sí i.
You see, she said, I'm not saying you should not tell the whole world or post this my conversation with you. This thing I'm sending to you. She's talking to Mohbad's dad's brother. That's Mr. Muyiwa in America. That is helping Baba move around. That I'm not saying you should not go and post this thing I sent to you, this voice note, because I still have a lot to tell the whole world. I've been keeping quiet for a very long time. It's time for me to let the whole world know the truth about the relationship. One online brother. Mama is saying you're asking for justice for Mohbad, and you are begging for money from one platform to another, going from Berekete, going to some, you know, that you are going from one platform to another to get money. Are you talking about justice for Mohbad? Then why do you want to inherit your son's properties when he has a child and a wife? She's querying that. That is why I'm saying you are not the father. Because if you are the real father of Mohbad, you will be concerned about him being buried, given a befitting burial, instead of you fighting around looking for money. We know Baba is asking for justice for Mohbad now, just like so many of us that really wants the truth. Because when he buried him initially, we asked for it. Now that all the necessary thing has been taken off for Mohbad, people are saying, why don't you let this guy go and rest? If you still need an autopsy to be done again, according to Baba Mohbad, that he doesn't believe in Nigerian system. But when it's mago, because they believe there is a power behind all these things. I've asked severally, unless there is something we don't know, who was Mohbad before he died? Who was Mohbad? How powerful was he? Or who was he moving with? What could have caused them chasing after him to kill him? Hello, ma.
Hello,
Ekale, mommy, she mama sọ̀rọ̀ lọ for be 5 to 10 minutes. Mo fẹ́ sáré ṣe tí ìsàlẹ̀.
Okay.
So go ahead. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ mi. Ẹ kò máa sọ lọ. Mo ń bọ̀ mà.
Okay. Àwa ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé Mr. Aloba ní di DNA. Ó láti kọ́kọ́ ṣe DNA tiẹ̀ náà. Because kò ní jẹ́ bàbá Mohbad kó máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń support yẹn, ṣé èèyàn ò kú nílé wọn rí ni? Ṣé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe téèyàn bá kú nílé wọn nìyẹn? Tọ́mọdé bá kú ṣáájú àgbàlagbà, á jẹ́ bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nílé tiwọn nìyẹn. Tí bàbá máa fi ọmọ òkú ọmọ ẹ̀ gbowó káàkiri. Wọ́n nídìí láti kọ́kọ́ ṣe DNA òun àti Mohbad náà kóun gan tó máa béèrè DNA. Because kò certain pé máà nìyẹn ló ní ọmọ yẹn. Bàbá kí bàbá wo ló ń sáré kiri títì lọ grant interview lórí òkú ọmọ ẹ̀. Àwọn á sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ti tutù jù, ó yẹ kó ti bọ́ta tipẹ́. Ìtorí òun ló mọ tó jókòó sínú ilé tó kàn jókòó tó lóun ò fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́. Bàbá yìí ti already balẹ̀ jẹ́ náà. Ó ti bà nǹkan jẹ́, ọ̀tọ̀ ló pè láṣẹ́wó. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ náà ti jáde tán wọ́n mú ilé ẹ̀rọ ọkùnrin. No, why she's covering for that kind of for him? Fọ agbára lórí ẹ̀ níyà Mohbad ṣe lágbára lórí òkú Mohbad. Gbogbo òṣì tó ń sọ yẹn kò tiẹ̀ wáyé. Tí ìyá Mohbad bá dúró ṣinṣin pé àní wọ́n máa sin ọmọ yìí, wọ́n á sin. Brẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ò bá pé 100 brẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan wàláì. Òun ló bá wọn bímọ wọn ni. Tóun bá lóun lọ brẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad máa ní olóyè fẹ́ sí ni. Tọ́ máa ní òun ló bímọ ẹ̀. Ṣé òun ló ru oyún yẹn fóṣù 9 ni? Nítorí pé òun ló ru oyún yẹn fóṣù 9 ni. Níbi tí ìyá Mohbad bá ti ń rọbí tó bá kú ńkọ́. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn àyìn ọmọ ẹni ọjọ́ bí ni, ṣé èèyàn kan ń dá ọmọ bí ni? Ìyá Mohbad ó ti tutù jù ń tẹ̀mí o. The door's too cool, too quiet for me. Abíámọ kì í dákẹ́ bó ṣe dákẹ́ yẹn kí nǹkan má bàjẹ́. Bàbá yìí tí ó gbọ́ Aloba ti bà nǹkan jẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wá ìtò wa ń sá. Ẹ fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú jàre, ó ti fọ́ lójú. Gbogbo àwọn tí ò mọ̀ yín rí, wọ́n wá ń gbẹjọ́rò, àwọn agbẹjọ́rò orí Facebook. Àti tó right àti tí ò right gbogbo wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé kiri. Òun á dákẹ́. Àsìkò rẹ̀ fún ẹ láti jáde, opportunity rẹ̀ fún ẹ láti wá sọ sáìdì tiẹ̀. Èmi ò ní kó wá tú àṣírí inú ilé yín bọ̀ tí nǹkan bàbá ti already sọ, ọkọ ẹ ti sọ. Jẹ́ kó kúkú mọ̀, kẹjọ́ dá mọ̀, nǹkan tó pè ẹ́, nǹkan tóun náà bá jẹ́ wá pè fún wa, àwa náà gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Because ó ti already balẹ̀ jẹ́. Èmi ò dẹ̀ rò pé bàbá Mohbad ni bàbá ẹ̀ lóòótọ́, ọ̀ǹtì tán bá ṣe DNA. Gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ń pariwo ṣèbọ́mọ ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé bàbá Mohbad yìí jọ ẹni tó ń mọ̀nà ọmọ ẹ̀? Láti day one kò mọ̀nà Mohbad. For one day kò mọ̀nà. Wọ́n ní tó bá ṣe nǹkan ó dáa lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Bọ̀tẹ́lòmíì bá ṣe nǹkan yẹn kò dáa. Ẹ máa ní ṣe ìyá lélẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun jàre.
Ṣé bàbá ni bàbá Mohbad yẹn? Tóun bá ṣe nǹkan ó dáa lójú àwọn bloggers ẹ̀. Bọ̀ tí ẹlòmíì bá ṣe nǹkan yẹn kò dáa lójú wọn.
Ẹ ṣe mà.
Àsìkò rèé fún ìyá Mohbad jáde. Àsìkò ẹ̀rẹ́ ó ti tó kẹ́. 100 ti Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Tóun náà bá dúró pé àní kéèsì yóò kò lọ Àbújá. Èkó yìí la máa ti yanjú ẹ̀. Èkó yẹn náà máa ti yanjú ẹ̀.
Because wọ́n náà fẹ́ gbé lọ sí Àbújá ń sìn.
Wọ́n náà fẹ́ gbé lọ Àbújá bó. Jurisdiction kéèsì náà ti ń ṣe kéèsì. Jurisdiction ẹ̀ náà máa ti ṣe. Àbújá báwo? Ẹ lọ jókòó kọ́lé yàn nonsense oníkálukú kan wàá mèkì owó ni. Kò sẹ́ni tó sòótọ́ nu wọn, kò sí. Bàbá Mohbad ní ìdí DNA o, ó ní ìdí ẹ̀ gidi gan.
Eshegoma, God bless you, ma. God bless you. Eshema, thank you so much, ma. So definitely, like they said, Otoni, one of the case in Los Abuja, that Berekete is asking for it to be transferred to Abuja. That I don't understand. Like I said before I went, you start wondering what kind of power ni Mohbad ni. Did he do business with people that we don't know? Who are those that they are insinuating are, behind not getting the justice for Mohbad? That we don't know. So we really want to get the real truth about this case. Now let's go on.
That is 1 out of 3. I'm going to play the second one now.
Remember the woman that stays in America that came and was, cursing. She said that woman is Baba, Mr. Muiwa's mother. So I guess, I don't know who she is, but she said it's Mr. Muiwa's mother. That woman that was saying, that was this thing that was saying, that was doing bagam. You remember the woman? I was talking about Yabo Ojo that time too. She's referring to that woman that she doesn't even know her, and she was there cursing on her and the children, that it's only God that can judge.
Justice of Mohbad, but since to bash Mohbad, you go attract you go. You will not get support here. You become
Baba, Mama said, how can your son, is now referring to Baba Mohbad, that how can your son be lying down in the cold there and you're going about asking for justice for Mohbad? For 5 months, you're not thinking of how do we get him buried? Like I said earlier on, of course, people will have enlightened Mama Mohbad about the fact that all the things they even need from him, if they intend to do another autopsy, do you understand? Another confirmation autopsy, that there is enough organ that they can use. So she's just wondering, you really want justice, but you're using him to make money. That's what she has, she has said. And then she said something that your bloggers are there cussing on your own son. We that we are not even related to Adura or Blessing, we fail at it. We online just speakers that we feel that we are mothers or parents, we always frown at it. Why would you say like my caller said, why would you be supporting me to find justice for my son and you're cussing on one of my children or 2 of my children? No matter what, they are my children. And that is why Mama Mohbad is asking that question. Are you sure you are their father? If you're truly Mohbad and his siblings' dad, you will not sit there and watch somebody fighting for you curse on your children. Baba is Mama Mohbad is bringing out something out. Yes, you are a thief. That's what she has called her ex. That if you're truly the father of that child, like I said, you won't be doing like that. And you have said in the courts, you know, when they went for the inquest, I think he referred to her as Ìyàwó níyàwó. Remember that before Mohbad died, he had planned a wedding for his mom and his father to be together. Because according to him, for his own profile, it's good for him to have them together as husband and wife. He wanted to patch it for them. According to Baba, speaking to Olaniyi, you know that time when he was talking to that woman, the blogger, Tolani Olaniyi, Baba was open to her because she was on his side as at that time. That, look, just like so many of these people took sides. How can you train a child for over how many years and just one woman will just come and take over that woman from that child from you? Now, Baba was open to her because she was supporting him. Baba was saying all sorts of things. He even told her that, look, Mohbad was trying to force me to marry his mother back. In fact, Mohbad rented a house close to Baba's house so that they will be coming together and be having it. Baba confirmed to Tolani that they were already making love together. Wọ́n ti ń bára wọn sùn. Wọ́n ti ń kó bá sùn fúnra wọn. Ìgbà míì Baba Mohbad will tell her to kẹ̀yìn síbí, á gbà fún látẹ̀yìn. Yes, Baba Mohbad ti ń la píopío ìyá Mohbad. Ọyàn tí ìyá Mohbad kó pé àfi tó pọ́yàn mi kọ́ ni Mohbad mu, Baba Mohbad ti mú padà. So, they were already seeing each other as husband and wife. And that was why the woman was surprised. The action Baba took immediately Mohbad died. Remember, he confessed to Tolani that he didn't want to marry her back. But because of the fact that Mohbad was not going to do anything for him unless he takes the wife back, his mother back, that was why he was sleeping with her. That even there was a time Mohbad wanted to know that Mohbad wanted them to do around. Mohbad go somewhere and they maybe maybe Mohbad went somewhere and they say your mother and your father must be doing it. If not, that Mohbad asked them in more day that he took them to an hotel or somewhere and said, Daddy, you are not making me happy. You have not started doing what I told you to do. And he said that as at that time, he was not doing it with the mother. So he was just wondering, so Mohbad wanted them to. So Baba started, doing it. Baba started doing it. Even before, I think maybe a week before that thing even happened, they had it. Tori, Baba Dobo, Agbowo. If you do, you get money. Baba said anytime he makes love with her, he gets money from Mohbad. He confessed to Tolani Olaniyi. Okay, it's too much. Now, immediately, Mohbad died. And he got involved with property or no property and money. Baba changed totally. His attitude towards his wife changed. Remember, Mohbad's mom left the other husband with 3 children. Whatsoever happened, I don't know. But at least he brought them together. Maybe, peradventure, Mama too, the husband she went to go and marry, she might not be having it good with him. Then the son feels like, look, you cannot stay in a man's place and be suffering. You know what? When our children, when they grow, they become our parents. Some of them will determine what we do. In fact, mostly, all of them. They become our parents. We respect them. They tell us what they want. Just the way we are dictating to them now, they start dictating to us. Mommy me and daddy me feke jamo. It's enough. And maybe the way where Mama went to, it be appear. So and she will not leave and come back to Baba Mohbad. Whatsoever Baba must have been doing, maybe it was, because they said it was physically assaultive to her. So I don't know. So if for her to still come back to such a man, that means the place she went wasn't favorable for her. So that is why she came back to Baba Mohbad. Now, they have started having it together. My darling sister, Tolani Oreni, God bless you, sister. Did Baba not tell you that he has started lapio Mama Mohbad? Sister me. Ṣé Baba Mohbad àti Mama Mohbad wọn ti ń lára wọn? Ṣé Baba ò ti ń gbé mic? Ṣé Baba ò ti ń la plate? They have started. You're welcome, sis. So, Tibe yo ba plebe ibe pay Mama might not come back. But for Mama to listen to his own son, she has a lot to do with it. Now, they never had any problem. But because of the fact that, this guy died, and then the next thing is property. Vivian Disu, property and all that. Baba changed. Right from the following day that he started asking for the properties. Now, me and you that we never had any problem. All of a sudden, you started, narrating to the whole world how I left your house, how I left Mohbad, how I've been, faithful, and all these things baffled the woman. Me and you, we never had any problem. So now that the boy that bind us together is gone, that means I am nothing to you again. Anyway, he never loved her after she had left. It was because of, it was a contractual agreement. It was contracts. Bayamisu, Kobowo. Do you understand? So immediately that boy died, he forgot about it totally. Even the wedding that the boy was planning for them. Now, Baba Mohbad now started all this trouble and went to court and announced to the whole world that ìyàwó níyàwó ṣáà ni, ó ti di ìyàwó níyàwó. And that was why the woman said it in this voice note. That yes, you have been faithful to me. Remember what Mbara wants to. Baba has forgotten that ondo yo níyàwó. Kò pé níyàwó níyàwó ńgbà tó ondo. Now you are saying I am ìyàwó níyàwó. Those children are not yours. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ làwọn ọmọ yẹn náà. That is why I said she was being sarcastic. She didn't mean to say that Omo Ale ni Mohbad. For all the people that you are selling this to the whole world. Do you understand? I know a lot of you want to just change stories, change narratives of everything. But what she meant here is the fact that somebody is trying to bring you down. In a way, you bring them down with your own words too. Exactly what I feel she did. Unless there are things that we don't know that she's still coming to tell us. But with the way she has said it, you will know she was being sarcastic. That is it.
Why do you want to disturb us? Mama Mohbad is vibrating. She's telling us that child does not belong to Baba Mohbad. Only Baba Mohbad kọ́ ló ní Mohbad. Mama ń fún wa lọ́wọ́. Let's hear from her directly.
I'm using this.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Nobody ṣe tán wá pè yín. Yes, Mama Mohbad ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. She called that man in America.
So bá jẹ́ pé òun ló bí Mohbad lótìtọ́ àtòdodo, if he is the real father of Mohbad, he will not be out there granting interview just a day after his son died. She's saying, if truly Mohbad was a son, Daddy Mohbad would not come out and be exposing the whole family issue out there. Remember, Mohbad was a very private person while alive. She's asking the question. Now, if you truly his father, would you come out when you know your son has been a private person, but after immediately he died, you came out to let the whole world know the truth about him? How poor he was. How, irresponsible he was as a child, that he was not taking care of his father. Because that was the impression you gave us before we now knew that he bought you a car. He even gave you some money for the house to even build shop and all that. We online in-laws or online family, we never knew all this. What we saw was that after the day he died, we saw your house. You were showing us how Mohbad had never given you 500,000 into your account before. Dry smoke Awualata, my own brother. Do you know that because I saw you now, I remember my Awualata. All the way from America. Anything very soon. You're welcome, sir. You understand? So you came online. That is why the woman was asking that question. Are you sure he's the father? So he's the father that will come. And okay, me as a mother, we will never lose any child. So I will now come and be talking about how my child had been neglecting me. Would that be the next thing for me to do? Come on. For you people that are pro Baba Mohbad or pro Wunmi, when it comes to saying the truth, please be truthful. Be truthful. Because to her, it was like you were Baba Mohbad fear God before God will come. Okay. From Lyle Jackson, how are you since it's been a long time? You understand? So that means he's not your son. That is what she's saying. In other words, telling you that you are just not a good father. Why do you expect that your mommy ku o completing to ashiri your mommy sita? Go ahead. So, Mr. Muiwa, we want to ask you, as online amebo, Mr. Muiwa, so you don't even know Mohbad. You never met Mohbad. Vinny Omoya just said, good day, my sister. Cannot comment with dry smoke Awo account. Okay. All right, brother. Hope you collected your Awo alata. I will collect it very soon, sir. So she's now asking, Mr. Muiwa, hey, what's up? So you never knew Mohbad. Mr. Muiwa, Mohbad, brother. So all you knew about Mohbad was when he was singing. There was no time that you were even involved in his life. And after his death, you became so close to Baba. She's asking a question that if you're a real uncle that we know as Mohbad's uncle, you would have been in his life all his life when he was alive. I've got my brothers, my uncle, and my cousins. One is in America, he's a big boy. Don't let me tell you, he's a big boy. Go. Yes, Tige, big boy. My children, they don't know him because, they are not like speaking with him and all that. So if anything happens now, will he have so much to say about my children? Because they are not like, they have not even seen each other before. He will only do the little he can do to me, his cousin. Unless they have a relationship. There are some of my cousins here that my children have relationship with. They speak together. It's different. Do you get me? So it's the same way. Apart from that, aside from what I've given you, this is my own blood, gongo. This particular Mr. Muiwa, they are just a biadugo. So that the mother, Muiwa's mother, was very close to the family. So they are not like blood related. And that is why she was asking, when they were beating Mohbad everywhere, when he was being bullied around, where were you? as an uncle. Somebody you never knew. You are there collecting money on him. You are Baba Mohbad. Akpakpi, that means you guys are sharing money everywhere you go. That's why you take him to each platform to get money. You have your own children. She's asking a question. And just for every one of us that we truly have conscience. I know Uncle Miwa might have plain hearts to just help out. But there are certain things that Baba will do that one-on-one, it should call Baba to other. That's why she's asking. If it is your own son, Lubaku, or your child, will you be going around and be granting interviews? Don't feel kuomonye sheleya. Ika won't get it. Ika get it. That's what she's asking. That if truly, if it is your own child, she's speaking to Mr. Muiwa's conscience. Unfortunately, Mr. Muiwa was quick enough to distribute it out because all the platforms that are pro Baba Mohbad played it yesterday and analyzed in his favor. On this platform, we analyze on everyone's favor. We are not favorable to A or B. We will be factual on what we hear. Now, it's just common sense. She has asked a question. Now, if it is your own child, will you be going about? And if you're truly his uncle that you call yourself, will you allow him as a brother? Would you not put him through? Will you let him just be making some mistakes? We have seen a lot of mistakes made by Baba Mohbad. Women will have a lot to say. Even the one she came out, I came out on my platform, it is wrong. No matter what the provocation is, no child, no daughter-in-law has any right to call a father-in-law and abuse him. It is totally wrong. She will have, realized that mistake by people chastising her. Why did you do that? Why would you call your father-in-law and speak to him like that? Oh, let go. A lot of people will have talked to her. Of course, they have seen that it could be provocation, that, she's gone through a lot. People calling her prostitutes, cursing her and all that. With that, you will still see some people that will say, like somebody like me, if I have my way, one-on-one to me, you were wrong. So, definitely, she will have seen people like that, Tomati Bawi. Do you get me? So that is why you have not seen her coming on board again to make such mistake again. So the same thing that Mama Mohbad is asking Uncle Muyiwa. The mistake Baba makes daily. You have been with him. Shebe ile mulo kiri. So ba shedada, they will call you. Si o ba shedada, they will call you. Because you are the only person that will hear your name from A, platform B. Everybody will say, I want to call Uncle Muiwa. Uncle Muiwa knows about the money. Uncle Muiwa is this. So is your name they are hearing up and down. That is why she's asking you. That means you're not putting him through. Teban so tough from Baba will not do such a mistake again. Do I have heard from Baba's bloggers platform that Baba doesn't listen to anybody. But whatsoever, Mr. Muiwa is still accountable because it's the closest family that they have seen him with.
Exactly. Okunba ti ma da. Gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. Bí kẹ̀ máa kọ́ máa sin ọmọ yẹn. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa tẹ̀lé lọ. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. Ibi tí wọ́n máa sin Mohbad. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ sì máa tẹ̀lé lọ. Torí ìkànnì yín. Ẹ wá sí wọn ìpínlẹ̀ gbowó. Ṣé ọjà Mohbad yẹn mọ̀? Ọmọ gbà sí wọn bì. Ṣé bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ gbà sí wọn lóyún ẹ̀? Ẹ wá sí wọn ìwájú sísítọ̀ fún Mohbad. Ṣé ọjà sísítọ̀ fún Mohbad yẹn? Ẹ̀yin ò lè ẹ̀yin rọ́ kí wọ̀nyí. Ẹ̀yin rọ́ máa ṣe fún àyè. Ẹ̀yin ìta ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ máa rí sísè ní o ẹ̀yin náà máa kó sí lọ́rùn lágbára ṣe lójú máa rí bí wọ́n máa gbé wọn sí sìn bá ẹ̀ máa kó sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fojú ọmọ yẹn ráre ìwọ náà dẹ̀ bí wọn sí sí ẹ̀rọ ọgbọ́n máa kọ̀ wọ́n náà.
That's the second one. Okay. Let me play the third one.
Thank you. Help us to play. Ẹ kú jókòó.
Ẹ̀rí káàkiri àtẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ọmọ mi tẹ́lẹ̀ kan máa sìn tó bá ṣe pé owó nǹkan ló fún mi ẹ máa jàre ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀kọ́ òun fún mi ní Mohbad tí mo lè bí. Kó lọ bí lẹ́yìn oṣù mélòó ni Mohbad ti wá nínú mi tó fi mọ̀ pé nínú ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fọ́ àṣírí mi ká ẹ má ṣe so.
So it could be, like she said, ask him. She's talking to Uncle Muyiwa. Uncle Muyiwa, ask Baba Mohbad, how old was my pregnancy before I even told him that I was pregnant? Or before he discovered that I was pregnant? Ask him. She's saying, you want me to let the whole world know. Nkota setile fi jono. Waiting we cook, we burn the whole house. That the secret behind all those things, you want the whole world to know? So, I'm a bit confused on that. Could it be that, you know, she had Blessing. We've heard the testimony about that when she had Blessing was still a baby, sucking breasts, you know, a breastfeeding baby as at that time. When she got pregnant again for Mohbad, and she didn't even know that there was a woman that gave her prophecy that if you get pregnant, please do not remove that pregnancy, do not abort, because that child is a glorious child. That is why she named him Promise. That God has a purpose for that boy. Is going to be a very, very popular boy, you know, with all the okiki in the whole world. So she said she didn't even know she was pregnant. So she was still breastfeeding when she got pregnant of Mohbad. And that is why I am using it as sarcasm. Because if she was still breastfeeding, would she be sleeping with another man outside? That I don't know. Do you get me? So probably that Blessing must have been maybe 6-7 months. Tofigbe oyunle. Biti baba Mohbad like nkan ta nso ide. O tún do ya yen pẹ̀lú pé ń breastfeed lọ́wọ́ ni. Now, so she's saying, did he even know that I was pregnant? Ask him. So that I don't know. She said she's still coming out to tell us more. So maybe by that time we'll get to know the truth. Yalolade is the woman that we saw on the burial day that was saying, Emma isn't having CCB. Emma isn't having CCB. Kelly, my what is your way, Chay? Bobon Cotty, I will get a you. Ele, my go, ya what on him? That is the woman that is always talking, even when they are doing interview for Baba Mohbad in their house. She's the one that you will always hear her voice. That is Yalolade. She's the same woman that was locked up when they went to Corona inquest and she was disturbing them. They said, that is Yalolade. According to what Mama Mohbad said initially that we heard, that Mama Mohbad pretends to be family member, or Baba Mohbad presented her to be a family member, but that they have been sleeping with each other right from the onset. Emo, I'm only Ilorin. You Ilorin people. Sorry, you. They said it's Onitiju, you people call it Onitiju me. That they don't do Ale in Ilorin. That you don't have concubine in Ilorin, but you have Onitiju. person where they shy for onitiju, and that onitiju is entondo da. So she has always been onitiju baba Mohbad, according to alleged Neo, and even Wunmi confirmed it that in the inquest that day, she pointed to her that she comes to the family house, Mohbad's house with Baba Mohbad to sleep over. How can they sleep over? Like la pio. Why they tira won monu yara? Ṣé mọ̀lẹ́bí ni wọ́n ni? Ṣon bára wọn ton ni? Why they just sunu yara? Moju kelele. Wọ́n tún tọ́ AC. Mohbad tún tọ́ AC fún wọn. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ dóra wọn pa. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Mohbad tí Wunmi ṣe sọ. Now that is the same Iyalolade. She's saying that you know where you and Mama Lolade told me to go. That we don't know. It could be something that is deeper than deepest. People are saying this is a very dysfunctional family. I don't know until we get more facts. But with what she had said, let's listen. Olúbùnmi. Mama Mohbad said something. As she felt, may we not be unfortunate to marry an unfortunate man. That's what she said. That is a mistake, man. But Mama Mohbad, you tried. Mistake 1, mistake 2, mistake 3. Àṣìṣe ọkọ dẹ̀ ni. Where? Bóyá lajú ń gbà yẹn. But àṣìṣe ni, ẹbí kìíní, ẹbí kejì, ẹbí kẹta. I don't want to see him as àṣìṣe ọkọ. It's so unfortunate that things are turning this way. Wọ́n ní jà ló dé lórí dòwe. Baba Mohbad was not àṣìfẹ́ ńgbà tẹ́ fẹ́ra yín, tẹ́ bímọ mẹ́ta fúnra yín. So I take that as no. Women, when you are fighting with your husband, you now saying àṣìfẹ́ ọkọ ni. Abike ọmọ ológo, why are you abusing me now? Abitani madam tani kó lọ jókòó. Ṣé mi ni àbí Mama Mohbad? Èmi wà lórí ìjókòó. Ẹ má bú mi o. Ẹ má bú mi o. Ìgò ní kẹ́ wá rà o. Kẹ́ help condition Àjọkẹ́ o. Now, ẹ wá ní àṣìfẹ́ ọkọ ni. Anyway, let's go ahead. Hey, but she said something that you know the death your son died. Why don't you talk about it? It's deep. No, the interpretation is different. What is the interpretation? Okay, may we not marry an enemy as a husband. May we not marry an enemy as a husband. Okay. All right. Wọ́n ní ká lọ má jẹ́ ká ṣì ọkọ fẹ́. Ká má fẹ́ ọ̀tá ẹni gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ ẹni or gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyàwó ẹni. Okay. Now, I understand. You know, Adura is now singing. You guys should say the truth. What Mohbad, Mohbad is doing to Wunmi and her son is the same Naira Marley did to Mohbad. Abike Omologo, I don't get what you said. You said you guys should say the truth. I don't get you, ma. So, Mama Mohbad said they are telling Adura is now a singer. He's a musician. Remember, he is part of Immolenization. All those people in Immolenization, he has singers, he has DJ, so it's an organization. Instead of his brother, that Adura, to go and sign up with another label, he's got his own label, Immolenization. Unfortunately, he died young, without realizing that to go viral, to go very far. Now, Princess Ebu, you're welcome, ma. Now, under his label, that immortalization, his brother, Adura, has a song that he was supposed to bring out. I guess they have been telling him, you cannot release your song because your brother just died. Okay, Abike Omologo said, in short, what I mean is that Baba should focus on justice, not bullying his son, wife, and grandson. God bless you. What a shame. We are still saying the same thing, ma. I think you just came in and you didn't listen to us. And that is why you said we should go and sit down. Eh? Be coming down. Be taking tea before you come to my program. Be coming down. Now, the same thing that you are saying Imole should, Adura should not release his song. But Baba has gone to do song. No, you're fine, ma. Abike Omologo. Baba has come out to sing, to say, "What is the placenta?" Baba Omololomo. Baba sang a lot of songs. Even went straight to the studio to do tribute song to his son, and is released out, signing 75 or 70 or 50-50 with the record label, which he is entitled to because he's not doing it under a modernization. But what she's saying is that if Baba to Jekpe, he has been attending parties, Bumi Ogedengbe Sobe. Baba has attended music, kinito Tokori, Tonjo Tony, Emi ni Baba, Omo Baba, Opipi Opo Pa, Emi Omo Baba, Opipi Opo Gon, Kiniko. Do you understand? Mommy Mohbad is reminding Uncle Muiwa that Uncle Muiwa, Shebi Baba ni. Mohbad is still lying there. You people are condemning him, Adura, for singing. While Baba, that is the father of that child, that calls himself a father, has released a song, tribute to his son. She's now asking, is it Baba that should do tribute to son or son to Baba? Which most people, you know, with that can reason logically have said that how can Baba release a song while his son is still there? But they have said that is the way he can grieve. We have left it. He's grieving. But she's reminding them. So what is different from Adura? Why are you cursing Adura? I've been to platform where Adura has been cursed because he's releasing a song, saying that his song will not see daylight if by God's, even with curses. Do you understand? So Adura's song, people, some of them are condemning him. Even his friend, Prime Boy, and all of them that are singing, they are still cursing them. Meanwhile, Baba, that is Agbalagba, has released a song. Baba has gone to Abuja like this person was toasting a babe. Baba, 2 days after his son died, spoke with Tolani Oreniyi and said, "Can you help me get a babe in the UK?" Baba knows that if you come to UK, at least if he's dating a UK babe, he go get paper come UK. Baba go get money. Now, Baba said, now babe, they rush Baba now. So she's now referring to it, just like so many of us have observed. She's referring to it to Uncle Muyiwa. Why are you people cursing my son that he should not sing when the father is already singing and life is going on for him? Why do you want Adura's life to just be, you know, stagnant?
Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan ló bí Mohbad o, mo tètè sọ fún un. Tó bá sọ ló bí Mohbad kò ní máa ṣe orí ìdókòó lẹ́jọ́ sí yẹn. Ó sọ pé ìyàwó níyàwó ni mí ní kọ́ọ̀sì. Ṣé ló sọ fún ẹ pé ìyàwó níyàwó ni mí? Èmi tẹ̀ kí ṣe orí olè ìwà jìbìtì sí mi ò fẹ́ bá ṣe. Òun náà ní bọ́sì àyè ṣe ń bọ orúkọ ara yín jẹ́ tó fi ń ṣẹlẹ́yà láì ṣe. Ó fi orí ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ́yà, ó fi ẹ́.
Mama Mohbad is saying that you are saying a lot of things about me, but because of the fact that I refused to cooperate with you in ensuring that we destroy Wumi's image. We have heard her in the past saying that, you know, Baba Mohbad had called, you know, during the coroner inquest, Wumi had said it, that Baba has been calling Mama Mohbad and Adura to say things against her in the court of law, to implicate her that she knows about her husband's death. So Mama said it's because of the fact that she has not agreed to do all these things. That is why you now call me Ìyàwó Níyàwó. Remember I said they have started sleeping with each other. She was not Ìyàwó Níyàwó nígbà tí bàbá ń do. Ṣùgbọ́n immediately Mama refused to do anything. He started calling her Ìyàwó Níyàwó.
And that's why I speak in his shower wrong, look. When you are wrong, say I will wrong, go and do this. Go, Mafia chain, go, Mafia chain. By Roy to marry. It can hear she don't know people say, Mama, someone say no be. Someone when you buy you will not marry, and someone say no be. If you are not bust down, person, you will buy him so. Ah, some of us will in party, never buy much young day. So now, buy some of us in party. The lower I push me on the body was on Column Badi, on resting you. So you were your guy, you were Lucy, who got to the push, but Comashi, who lost his studio, you fall, you fall, and you lost his studio, or she went on Shelley. I want to so careful what supposing, and Marino, as my wolfing, and Mama, America to why we are doing me up to a bill, while you know, okay, in my post as a dancing to buy Marie.
Mama Mohbad, please help us to even post his picture because we don't know Uncle Muyiwa. Maybe we will talk to Uncle Muyiwa when we see his picture and say, Uncle Muyiwa, talk to Baba. Talk to Baba. Let's have a closure to this. At least, if it is the DNA you guys are waiting for, go and do it. Even we saw online where poor Baba Mohbad got mad at Baba Mohbad for disappointing them not coming to get the documentation needed for the DNA to proceed. Baba is asking for DNA test. Wumi is ready for DNA test. Go and get, Wumi's lawyer said, go and get law or a court order for this DNA to commence. Baba refused to go, even though all the people, justice for Mohbad people, that those ones, concerned citizens, they call themselves, got the lawyer, paid a lot of money. Baba refused to appear. So who is running for DNA? We don't know. Now, Mama Mohbad is asking now. Remember the woman said, that woman that did beg was saying, that, you know, she was so promiscuous that somebody was coming to sleep with her in the family home on Baba Mohbad's bed, that they were doing kerewa for Mama Mohbad. Then Mama Mohbad was sleeping with neighbors. Do you understand? So she is now asking that, where did your mother hear that? Does your mother even know who I am? And she's cursing back to sender. You useless family. In fact, obu àwọn ẹbí baba Mohbad náà ńbẹ, ìyá Mohbad náà bú wọn. Only you useless family. Ẹ̀yin ìran kíran. Obu wọn. Mama Mohbad is just wondering. She said, I just wonder, as a grandfather, why would you stay and watch your bloggers curse on Liam? We have seen where they say Liam will just die. They calling Liam a bastard, giving Liam 4 fathers. The same Liam Oba Loni, the same Liam Sam Larry Loni, the same Liam Bella Loni, the same Liam Prime Boy Loni, the same Liam only Gekpe Adura Loni, because they don't trust Mumi. To them, Baba's bloggers, Mumi is a transformer, and anybody can togisi. So that is why she's asking that how are you a good grandfather if you can open your eyes and allow them to curse on a child that is bearing your own name? Aloba. I've seen platforms where they are even questioning the birth certificate, that they want to even see the birth certificate if that child was even bearing Mohbad, Aloba. Come on. It is Mohbad you are calling a fool. It is the dead you are passing that insult to. That when he was alive, he knew that child was not his. The child was bearing another person's name, and he allowed that child, and he tattooed the child on his arm, tattooed the child everywhere, calling him his own Imole. Then that means pé ẹ sọ pé wèrè ni Mohbad kò tó kú ni, kò mọ tó ń ṣe. Tí ó bá jẹ́ pé orúkọ, you are still questioning the birth certificate, that you want to even see the birth certificate. Maybe it's not Mohbad's name that is in the birth certificate for the child. Mohbad feel. So Mama is now saying, Edelajule won't shake for more money. Mama made a mistake, called Berekete secretary. She meant Berekete. That they went to Berekete after they have gone everywhere. When the case is already in court, you are going to Berekete. But Mama said, they have taken all, like we have been saying, all the necessary things they need from Mohbad's body has been taken. In fact, if they do a test and we Nigerians, we concerned citizens, are not satisfied with what Lagos State gives us and say, no, we want another one, there is plenty Edo, plenty Shaki, plenty brain from Mohbad's body that has been stored. That is why she's asking, then what else are you guys waiting for? If not that you're using that body to make money, because you know once that boy is buried, the whole case dies, which is natural. Once they bury Mohbad, all the noise, all the money making will stop. I'm selling glasses. She said, okay, If you know it's because of justice for Mohbad, yeah, the government said they have all the parts. Go and bury him. Even for the DNA, like I said, maybe people are not telling Baba the right thing. Popsy, Daddy Mohbad, Mr. Aloba, fine boy looking, genge. Daddy, gbogbo tó wà lára Mohbad, ìfun, ẹ̀dọ̀, brain, gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀yà ara, iṣan ara, omi ara Mohbad, gbogbo ẹ̀ ní government ti gbà sílẹ̀. Ṣé pé wọ́n kọ́ máa sin Mohbad yẹn, àwọn èèyàn á máa rò pé ẹ fi ń gbowó kiri ni. Wọ́n á máa rò pé irú àwa tá ń jókòó lójoojúmọ́ ṣe program torí ká lè máa rówó ni. They have all the necessary things they need. And that is what the woman you are calling an illiterate, the woman most of your bloggers are referring to as an illiterate, is telling you the right thing. That the government has all the things you need for any autopsy or DNA. Daddy, DNA yẹn gan, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo tẹ́ máa lò lára Mohbad is available. Readily available. That is why I'm asking you people that are talking about no autopsy result, no burial. We are asking you, what do you want to do with the body? When they've told you they have all the organs you need in case you are not satisfied with that. In case you want to do your DNA test, they have it. Why are you keeping the body? Because you know once the body goes under the 6 feet, that's the end of money making for every platform that is making money on that boy. It will just die naturally. Of course. I remember doing Timothy's case when they said they wanted to go and bury. We all came out. Why would they bury him? We have not seen the results. We want to see autopsy results. Remember the late Timothy. That was murdered. That one was pure murder in an hotel. We all objected to the burial in the first instance. But at the end of the day, we said, okay, the government reassured everyone fighting that, look, in case you're not even satisfied with anything we do another one. We have all the parts that you need. Timothy was buried before we got the results. Or before we got, the judgments that we wanted. We thought we wanted judgment before they buried that guy, Timothy. But at the end of the day, we got the judgment we wanted. Now, the illiterates that people are calling illiterate is telling you, Daddy, and what she's saying is right, sir. You don't need the body. No, you don't need the body now. We need all the organs and they are there. All the noise and everything is because the boy is still there, lying there. I know it's not your fault, Baba Mohbad. It is the government. We are not going to be where we are. But let's listen.
Oh my God, oh my God,
Ogunpa, Mama is saying that you people, you are attacking Wunmi because you are giving a narrative that Mohbad was stabbed. I've seen where people are saying, when is Tuesday? When did they say? Yes, exactly what you have been saying. And we have showed it online here. Ola, if you're online, if you have that video, can you send it to me, please? Where we saw Mohbad lying on his trolley. Immediately, the day he died, we saw the whole body without clothes on. Baba did not say that it was stabbed initially, but the narrative came when they were trying to give us every market day one narrative every market day, one narrative. They said he was stabbed. That Wunmi stabbed her husband when they got home from the concert or whatever play they went to do. That they had an argument. Wunmi did not say they never had any. She even said it in the inquest that because of the way he behaved, she was aggrieved. She wasn't happy about it. Abigail, amen, ma. Amen. God bless you. Daddy, you said it. That he was stabbed. Who stabbed him? Where? Buki Obasoya. God bless you. Ejo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí line. Ẹ bá mi fi àdúrà kan mọ́ sí mi tó fún mi ní star yìí. Mommy, you gave us 2,000 star. God bless you, ma. Ní fojú sunkún ọmọ o. You will never weep over all your children. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe yín ṣe o. Thank you so much. Because this means a lot to us. That means you are appreciating what we are doing. Hello, ma.
Hello.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Because a máa ń pé gbọ́n ni.
Yes, ma.
Ṣé tí Joseph Aloba tó bá kú òun nìkan lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀? Ṣé kò kí máa ń rò wípé ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tí ń sọ lánàá, ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tí ń sọ
lénìí?
Kò kí máa ń rò wípé ǹjẹ́ ó tọ̀nà nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe yìí? Kò kí máa ń rò wípé òun máa ń pera òun ní pásítọ̀ tó ní chọ́ọ̀chì ní sáwọn èèyàn tóun dẹ̀ máa ń gbàdúrà fáwọn èèyàn tóun dẹ̀ máa ń sọ wípé gbogbo ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ sinmi fún yín nílé ayé yín Ọlọ́run kó gbẹ̀mí wọn kán má rí sinmi gbogbo ẹni tó ń fẹ́ tọ́ yín dùn yín ṣé kò kí máa ń ṣerú àdúrà yẹn fáwọn tó ní àbí ṣé kò ní wà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì níjọ̀kan kó máa wo sílìn kó máa sọ wípé ṣé ó tọ̀nà kan tóun ń ṣe kiri lórí ikú tó bá jóun ló ní Mohbad o pé ṣé ó tọ̀nà tó láwọn kan sọ wípé Mohbad ló ra lé yẹn ó ń gbé Lẹ́kí ó rẹ́ǹtì lé fún ìyá ẹ̀.
òun kọ́ ló nílé.
bàbá ẹ̀ ń gbé ghetto wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé bàbá Mohbad fúnra rẹ̀ sọ wípé òun lòun kọ́lé tóun gbé gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀. owó Mohbad dẹ̀ wà nù ilé yẹn torí Mohbad ti ń mèkì ẹ̀ kó tó di pé ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ó ṣẹlẹ̀. ṣé ó ti gbàgbé ṣé tó bá wá ro gbogbo eléyìí pé ìjó tọ̀nà ṣe rí abánidá
kò ní bá ní débẹ̀.
abánidá kò ní bá ní débẹ̀ àbí abániru ni ká sọ kò ní bá ní débẹ̀ tó bá bá ní débẹ̀ kò ní bá ní dá tó bá ní dá tí ò bá dá dáadáa wọn ní tọ́ba yóò bá dọ́gbọ́n wọn á tún dá torí mò ń wojọ́ tó máa ṣe eventually ṣe àwọn DNA yẹn ojú wo ni bàbá yìí fẹ́ fi wo Liam ọmọ ẹ kú òun tí èǹgì òun yọṣọ òun dán òun tí wọ́n sùn tó tí wọ́n ti dá irun ọmọ ẹ kú kọ́mọ ẹ tó kú fúnra rẹ̀ ló sọ wípé ń gbà kan ra mọ́tò fún ẹ pé Wùnmí ní lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀
ló kówó fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ó dẹ̀ sọ pé mọ́tò tó fẹ́ máa fi ṣe kínní fọ́níṣọ̀ ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ wọ́n wá ra mọ́tò tó máa fi kó fọ́níṣọ̀ fún ẹ àwọn fídíò yẹn ṣì wà lẹ̀ àmọ́ nísìnyí ìgbà tọ́mọ ẹ kú ikú ọmọ ẹ òfin mèkì wọ́n ra mọ́tò fún ẹ wàá dẹ̀ máa gunú mọ́tò náà tó bá di tọ́mọ yìí bá pọ́dún kan ní September 12 tó bá ń wo mọ́tò yẹn wàá máa sọ pé mọ́tò kan fún mi nígbà tí Mohbad kú rèé ṣó ṣe é gbọ́ lára nítorí mi ò mọ̀ bóyá nítorí pé mi mọ̀ bóyá ó máa àwọn abiyamọ míì wà tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe kínní torí tọ́jà bá tú àkú pàtẹ́
ní ó kù
nítorí pé tó bá yá bó bá ní kọ́ máa sin Mohbad in another 10 years kìíní yìí máa die down tó bá yá kí lorúkọ lady prophetess tó ń gbé kiri tẹ́lẹ̀ tó lọ gẹrun fún tó lọ dá irun fún.
mọ́mì wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ti lọ́lẹ̀ sí àbí tó bá yá gbogbo àwọn tí gbogbo àwọn tí wọn ò ṣe ya ọmọ tí wọn tó jẹ́ pé ìjọba ló ń bá wọn tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wọn tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ ojú títì làwọn ọmọ wọn tó ń pọ̀n sílẹ̀ tó ń pọ̀n lẹ́yìn káàkiri tó bá yá gbogbo yẹn náà máa die down. Ó máa die down, ó sì máa kó ohun àtọlọ́run tó máa kó ohun àtọlọ́run nínú yàrá ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pé mi ì tiẹ̀ fẹ́ kó kú nísìn. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ Liam yẹn sórí ire lójú ẹ̀mí kò sí
lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba.
Kó máa wọ ọmọ yẹn lókè báyìí kó wá máa di wípé ọmọ mi dẹ̀ ni o.
Mohbad má ti ṣe báyìí o.
Kò dẹ̀ tọ́jú mi, Mohbad ló dẹ̀ bí ọmọ yẹn o. Ọmọ mi dẹ̀ ni o, kó wá máa rò fúnra ra ẹ̀. Kò burú, ẹ máa bí tòrò.
Ẹ ṣé mà. So like I was saying, Bukky Obasanyama, she said, I feel so bad as a medical practitioner to be seeing what is going on with Mohbad's case. May his soul continue to rest in peace. God bless you, ma. It's so unfortunate that we all, that is why we have been, concerned about it. Naturally, as parents, who sits and see a young boy's corpse just being out there without taking an action. Do you understand? So it's so unfortunate. Now, like I was saying, Baba, like what this woman said, Timothy Soro, Baba, before they brought that narrative, I can remind you, Daddy, maybe you are forgetting something. You told us that even those ones that we are suspecting killing Mohbad, that is Naira Marley, Sam Larry, the Malians, that ajulono fi won mo yin won pa agbagbo ani baba rere baba tí ó kàn fẹ́ kon kelomi jẹ̀yà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Baba, you said what killed your son was the injection administered by the nurse before everything changed all of a sudden. I've seen people saying, yes, you said that because he didn't know what really transpired. That, Baba, you didn't know that there was pool of blood. Who goes into his son's home? And you got into the place. Forget about the fact that I know my first caller, the man, said, the man was confused. But we didn't talk about blood as at that time when he said it anyway. Daddy, you got into a place. They called you that a 26-year-old boy died. A mysterious death. Somebody you spoke to 3 days ago. That you were even there. That you were even there with him. You went to the house. The boy gave you the son to carry. You remember, Daddy, that they said that boy just died. He just called you. And you got there. You saw your son lying down dead. You didn't see him. They told you. You went upstairs to check. You got into the room. You saw a pool of blood. You have not even seen the boy. Common sense, guys, wake up. You got there. Hey, you got into the room. And when you got there, sir, you saw a pool of blood on the bed. Kí ló ṣe Mohbad? There was no question about that, Daddy. They called you. They now called you while you were still perplexed, looking around. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí? Ẹ gbà mí. Ẹ jẹ̀rẹ̀. You were still confused. They called you, Daddy, come down. His corpse is here. Daddy, you left the room. Anybody could be confused, naturally. But you left the blood there. You now came down and you saw your son already packed, according to you, embalmed, according to you, with salt on his chest, his airways blocked. You saw him. That didn't raise any concern to you, sir. Wunmi holding your leg to say, Daddy, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ keloro. That could have caused a question. That would have been something that Baba would have said on that interview. That, of course, I can't say this person killed my child or anybody. But the truth is, when I got there, I saw blood. Baba would have said it. But the blood issue came later. Those are the things Mama Mohbad is asking you. To her, all these things are afterthoughts. To her, according to her, or according to people working with her. And then she still said something about the lawyer that you claimed that they have been having series of meetings. Mama Mohbad is saying God sees everybody's heart. Wọ́n fẹ́ pín ogún lẹ́yìn yín, ogún ọmọ yín daddy. Anyone ṣe meeting oríṣiríṣi and they are not involving you. She's saying it's only God that can judge.
Àwọn gbàdúrà kíkan tó ṣe ọmọ yẹn kó ṣe ọmọ títí wọn ẹ wá fojú ọmọ mi ráre ẹ fojú tèmi náà ráre Ọlọ́run máa ṣe ìdájọ́ yín ìdájọ́ tó gbóná Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún yín lórí pé ẹsẹ̀ ń kúrò mi ọkọ mi torí mi mo bí ọmọ mi ṣé tó sì bèrè lọ́wọ́ jù sí bóyá ẹ̀bùn ẹ̀yìn bóyá àbúrò ẹ̀yìn bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bí oṣù mélòó ni bá ti wá tó fi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo lóye nǹkan ló ní kò bá ti ẹ máa ṣe léyà sí ẹ mo fi ní pípèsè.
It's not even impossible that, you know, when she got pregnant, boya won ja lowo. Like she said, ask Jossy, that's Mr. Joseph Aloba. I think that's the nickname, pet name, love name. Jossy, my love, Jossy, my sweetie. That ask Jossy if he was even aware that I was pregnant. For people saying, boyo lo gbe oyun Mohbad wa ni. But for her to have said that, only my jam period yẹn, kó wá mọ̀ remind bàbá yẹn pé ọmọ tó ní lọ ṣẹ́ ní ọdún náà lọ́hùn rèé o. Tí mi ò mọ̀ tí mi ò sọ fún ẹ pé mo lóyún o. We don't know. So, she's saying something, she's going somewhere. That she's giving them 3 days. Don't mommy Mohbad, me bí yẹn ṣe possible. You are giving them 3 days to go and do DNA. Papa has not even come to go and do the legal thing, to sign the paper. So 3 days is too small, mommy Mohbad. They should have told you the real thing that it's not possible for them to do it within 3 days. 3 days, call a DNA. Papa still needs to get letter from the courts granting them, asking to be granted the DNA request. So it's still a long process, mommy. So you are saying you are giving them 3 days. Mommy, you are wrong. They can't get 3 days, is too small. So what we should be clamoring for is government answer us on time so that Mohbad will not be and then she said something. Let's listen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to rewind something here.
Okay. Rewind.
There is a part here that is so sensitive.
Okay.
Rewind it, sir. We are acting. Rewind it, sir. Thank you.
Please.
Rewind it, sir.
Okay. Let me play again. This part, please.
For so many of you that you are saying that Mama Mohbad is taking side with Wunmi because of money, I still ask this question. Mama Mohbad is taking side with Wunmi. Adura, the sibling, the immediate junior brother, is taking side with Wunmi. Blessing is taking side with Wunmi. What kind of family is that? That Wunmi, that stabbed their brother, their son, will be sided because of money, will be supported because of money, because they have given us a lot of narratives that they have promised them to travel abroad, they have done this, Wunmi is promising them money. How possible is that? Not even one of them will come out and say, no, I'm not part of this rubbish. And whose mother, who is that mother? To die again. Leo Molori, forget about the fact that they said she left him for 15 years. Okay? Like I said, we don't know what transpired between daddy and mommy that made her go. We know a lot of fathers that will say, oh, Nigbi or mommy kuombi. And we saw the sister, Mohbad's mom's sister, coming out to say it was Baba Mohbad that said they won't see, the son will not see, his children will not see their mom. Now, who is this mother to die just see ọmọ lórí? Ó lè láti rí abiyamọ obìnrin. Ọ̀dájú obìnrin. Ọ̀dájú ọkùnrin lè wà o. Ọ̀dájú obìnrin kò sí pé kò sí o. Ṣùgbọ́n to the extent pé wọ́n wá promise ẹ lówó, except there is something I'm missing out here. Let's even assume Mama Mohbad useless gan. Kò ṣàbíamọ abíagbá ni. Àwọn àbúrò Mohbad ńkọ́, ẹ̀gbọ́n Mohbad ńkọ́. So everybody in that family conspired to kill Mohbad, including all the singers, the backup singers in the house, the DJs, everybody. They even gave us the narrative that he was beaten to death. Excuse me. There is no sign of bruise on his body, except the one Tony Owe to shade nibiton leesi. No sign of bruise. Who beat Mohbad to death? They say, Mohbad is shaki konju omo. O try. Mohbad ja, but what it poju? What it poju lori ehun nìkan. Wọ́n lù. In fact, hey God. And I saw commenters on that platform saying, hey, ó mà ṣe o, ọmọ lọ́mọ, wọ́n lù. Àdúrà wà nínú àwọn tó lù. Mr. Buy small pósí, kí nìyẹn ń jẹ ná? Ẹjọ́, bàbá àsìkò tó lọ ra pósí ọmọ kékeré. Abigail Adeniyi, amen, God bless you. Ẹjọ́, èyí tó lọ ra pikin cups, pikin pósí casket. What's his name? Dagocha. Dagocha was there. Thank you. Dagocha was there. Òun náà wà nínú àwọn tó lù. Wọ́n fẹ́ lù pa. According to you people. Dagocha was there. Mohbad's blood brother was there. Wunmi, the wife, was there. Spending was there. DJ Bami was there. All of them were there. And all of them conspired to beat him to death. Because Owo àti Wunmi were fighting. Remember that fight that they said they had? You can call in Abigail. Mofi number 1 here. +44 747 477 8239. Umopin here. Olubisi Balogun said, Mohbad account details, Wunmi controls it. Yeah, Mohbad is not a good mother. The first day she came out, she's talking about money and shop. Honestly, I'm not in doubt of whatever you have said. But I am just looking at series of things that we have seen over time. You are saying that the first day Mommy Mohbad came out, of course we saw when they were asking her. As at that time when she was talking, for her, it was a shock of, ṣé ọmọ tó yìí ní kí n wá gbowó lẹ́ni? Ṣé ọmọ tó yìí gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún mi ní jẹta? To me, I feel it is not about money this time around. It's about telling you what this guy just promised him. Promised her. Saying, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ yàn ṣe ń kú rèé ni? Ìjẹta ló yìí fún mi lówó. Anybody lè sọ? Lamentation. Thank you, Adeke Benson. Bí àlá leléyìí. This is the guy that still told me that his wife is coming to pick me up to get money that we are going. He still gave me 3,000 naira yesterday. People can still say it. I remember Mrs. Ajayi, one woman in our estate that time in Satellite Town. May his soul rest in peace in Chevron Estate. When that man died, the wife was like, Tobani Yoku, first time Timavi, bí woman yẹn ṣe act. Her husband died, and she was like, and to ikú padà, kaje tó jáde lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi sínsìn. Ikú wo ló fẹ́ kú? Ó yìí fún mi lówó kí n lọ ra ẹja lánàá. Kò lè kú. Ó ní ìṣẹ́jà fóun. The same way Mama Mohbad was talking, it's not about money. When you are talking about somebody that was talking about money, one-on-one, you know the truth, ma. It was Mama Mohbad that came out to say, this boy never took care of him. It was Mama Mohbad that made us to understand that, look at the house, 500,000 per adventure, because he heard Mama Mohbad saying, Mama Mohbad it was when they went to visit with Tonto Dike that she was saying it. So that one, don't even talk about that. She was talking about money. She was only saying it out. Shamoto, you promised me lowo. Timo ko ma je won mo. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká fojú sunkún ọmọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin òbí tẹ́ ń wò mí. Ẹ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ. Ẹni òbí lè kò bá ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ now. Òun sọ nǹkan ọmọ ṣe fún nísinsìnyí. Ọmọ tó yìí promise mi pé òun máa gbé mi láàárọ̀ yìí. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Papa did not let us know that there was. So what I'm asking, so all of them conspired together to beat that boy to death. Remember, the impression they gave us was that that night when they got back, they had a fight. Wunmi and her husband had a fight. Abi, let's even assume they were physical with each other. Like I've always asked, the truth about the CCTV camera will come out when they go to the court of law. Because we want to know the truth about the CCTV camera. If it was working, if it was damaged by anybody, why would they do that? We want to know the truth. We stand by it. Because most of the houses in Lekki, Assis and all that, all these houses come with CCTV. So if truly Wunmi destroyed it or with that, she will have to tell us the truth about it. The beginning, Mom Mohbad said, Wunmi, you keep quiet in one video I saw on Facebook. Okay, me get that there was a video that Wunmi kept quiet. I don't understand, sir. So that very night, let's assume they even had a fight. Yeah, that night. And they were physical with each other. They kept it. So she stabbed him that night. For 3 nights, he was bleeding profusely, like the police said. And it could, last those three days with the blood. Let's assume that happened. Now, they now gave us the narrative the bloggers were giving us. Was that very day, they beat Mohbad like one fair Mohbad, all of them. Bruise, none that we could find on his body. So they're now saying, they were fighting from that night till the second day, third day. Or I don't understand where the beating came from or where the stabbing came from. Like I said, I wish I had that video here where we showed the body. Tomorrow I will show us by His grace if we are still alive. We saw Mohbad's body on the trolley. Fresh body. No single stab. No beating on his body. No, Abigail, they said all of them beat him together because he was fighting Wunmi. So they were all supporting Wunmi. Not even one person was against Wunmi. And that was why they are giving us the impression that Wunmi was sleeping with every one of them. That is why they could support her. Even the blood brother. Like, I'm not going to question Wunmi's character. She might be bad, she might be... That is Wunmi. I don't want to know about her character. Because Mohbad too was not a good boy. So they must have been the same. So, saying that, Mohbad did Mohbad try, but where did you get that from? Òun ni woman yìí ń béèrè question lọ́wọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ ìyá tó bí lọ́mọ. Irú ìyá wo ló máa jókòó tí ó jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n pa ọmọ òun ni á dẹ̀ dúró tí obìnrin tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀. Come on, Faith. Adekunle Muitaba said, Mom Mohbad trying to say Wunmi should come out and talk about what happened to Mohbad at the beginning. I don't know what you're saying. You're saying that Mama Mohbad was saying, so. Of course, Mama Mohbad will say it now. Oh, no, ma. Oh, no, ma, sir. Olabode. Remember that Prince Boy's mom said Mohbad was sleeping in their house. I'm not questioning Baba Mohbad's parental abilities or what he did as at that time. Of course, what people have been saying that when Mama left, he was the only one taking care of Mohbad. We have seen Baba coming online to even tell us that it was Mohbad that was providing for the family. He said Mohbad was so good that he would make kolo and be selling for them to come and eat. And akpoti. So Mohbad was paying even for blessing school from his sweats as a child. So when it comes to when you're talking about child labor, give it to Baba. He did with him. Now, when Ntuba Kuyo, John Jogun Arawa, Baba got married to another person. No? Baba has other children. No? So, Mohbad was the breadwinner in that family when he was small. That was what Mama Prime Boy said, that the same Mohbad was living in her house. We questioned there at that time that how come? Shebi Baba said so even with the parenthood that we're talking about, we have seen a friend of Mohbad that even said Ìyàwó Baba Mohbad la ama mo Mohbad lórí, hit Mohbad with an hammer when he was a child. The same Baba Mohbad that said he left that woman because of Mohbad, or another woman because the woman was talking about money. All those ones, people will just think Baba is trying to just gather sympathy from people. Now, the same Mohbad, she's confirming it that Nibolo Tuwawa, 16 years, he left your home when he was 16. Let's assume the mother left when he was only 3 or 4 years. You were taking care of him. You got married to another woman. Not that you were alone. John told you, Omode Koripe, una no even care. So how many years were you in his life? 16 years is a year that a child should still be under you, where you'll be taking care of him, giving him the tutelage. You are a Christian. And we have seen, honestly, I will say it the way it is. God sees my heart. I could see the virtue of Christian in that boy. That is the training you gave him as a father. Thank you, sir. Because Mohbad, hardly will you see him looking straight into somebody's eyes. This boy respected his father so much that he even said he doesn't like people calling him Mohbad in front of his dad. Because the father was asking him, Kilon je Mohbad? So you trained him in a Christian home. You trained him as a church singer. Church. So he took that virtue from you as a Christian, sir. But they said he left home when he was only 16 years to go and fend for you and the other family members. You said it, Baba Mohbad, that he made some money and the guy said he was doing yahoo yahoo. Daddy Mohbad, because ko sin ko kononi. ni Mohbad ṣe di ẹni tó lọ ṣe yàwó tó mú wá fún yín. Yeah, something to buttress the point of Prime Boy's mom that ilé àwọn ni Mohbad ń gbé ní age 16. Quite impossible that because of the fact that gospel singer, thank you. Quite impossible because of the fact that yes, he was having issues with your own wife at home, so that was why he became almost streets. Mr. Muyiwa no mbu, not Baba Mohbad o. One Mr. Muyiwa, you are a very bad elder. Uncle Muyiwa, you're a bad elder. You heard somebody's ejo, what is ejo? Statement, and you used that against the woman that you have not even heard anything from. Just like so many of us that we talked about Mama Mohbad in the first instance, that we called her Abiagba, Obìnrin òfò, Obìnrin wo ló fọmọ sílẹ̀ ní age kìíní kan. But then we are Mohbad. But we gave our judgment based on what we saw or what we heard. Or based on Mohbad singing too a song. What mother leaves a child to go and marry and never looks back? So she's now saying, you are Agbalagba Oshi. Uncle Muyiwa, ó dùn mí. Wọ́n lágbà ìyá ni, Uncle Muyiwa, ó dùn mí. Ó bú yín. Mama Mohbad, ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
That is the 3 audio.
Okay, ó ti tán.
That is the
3 audio yẹn ni wọ́n play fún wa yẹn. Now, critically looking at it yourselves, the number to call is +44 74 77 8239. Where is the second number? Ẹ má bínú. Yẹn wá number kejì yẹn. Number wá kejì yẹn. Sorry. I think that's the number. +44 74 66 25 7385 or +44 74 74 77 8239. If you want my glasses, call me. If you want air, call me. If you want to send talk about your any matter that you have that is bothering you, you want to talk to somebody, talk to Ajoke. I'll listen to you. And then if you want to contribute to this show before we end it, call in. But for me, listening to this voice notes sent directly to Mr. Muyiwa, it calls for action from Mr. Muyiwa. Not for you distributing it around like you did. But because you did that, distributing it around, so that people will know that you are in trouble. That this woman that you people are saying she's quiet has come out to abuse you. Sending it around is not the issue, sir. She has sent that to you to make amends in the family. I believe wọ́n ní àgbà kò ń wà lọ́jà kórí ọmọ tuntun wọ́. As àgbàlagbà, as a relative to Baba Mohbad, at least for now, you are the only one that is associating with him that we all know. It's for you to call him to order and have a round table talk. Let's assume the mistake has been made. I would have expected an elderly person to call Mama Mohbad. You won't be like all of us on social media that we are just doing ayonuso. You are a family member. You should have just looked for a way to mend this family. The way the family is terrible. It's only God that can mend that family. Forget about Wunmi. Wunmi is going to get married to another person. Olori Abade, you are right. Wunmi is going to get married to another person. Wunmi will go. What about Baba Mohbad's son, Adura? What about Blessing? These two are not talking to their father again. What can you do to ensure that this family comes together. Monique Egbagbe Wunmi. Egbagbe. You have condemned her already. In fact, the narrative given about Wunmi, it's only God that can change it for her. I don't pray any of our children, any of our child gets this thing Wunmi got from the backlash from the public. Like I said, when we sell stories to people, it is that story that will make them react to that particular person, whether negatively or positively when they see them. I tell you, anywhere Wunmi goes, even after burial or whatsoever, it's only God, unless except if she knows about the death of her husband. If they do the autopsy and then the investigation leads them to the fact that she is part of those that are responsible for her husband, may God judge her. And all the things you have said about her, may it happen to her. But if not, I don't know how that girl can regain I don't know. I just don't understand, honestly. It's terrible. Unprintable names. Is it the fact that she's Akpokoje? Is it the fact that she's Ashana? Is it the fact that is it what else have you been? The fact that she has been drugging her husband for years? She won't you. Uncle Muiwa, if your own son brings somebody, a widow, home and said, her husband died 4 years ago, and then you go on the internet and you see all the things that are said about her, will you let your son marry such a girl? If it all turns out to be lies, all because of what we want to gain. For us, bloggers, we're looking for followers. We're looking for money for the monetization thing. On this platform, somebody has given me stars now. It's money. But am I doing it the right way? Am I going to bed with my conscience open to the fact that I've said the truth? Or because of the money I intend to get, I tell you lies and defame somebody's character? That's only God that can give her the strength back. It's only God that can judge. Mr. Muiwa, you were there when Baba was going everywhere, calling his daughter-in-law names. Ashewu, Ebimobiri. If somebody looks at your own child, girl, your daughter, that happens in your family, how would you feel somebody calling your daughter such name? When they have not even concluded investigation to say that your daughter was responsible for the death of her husband, how would you feel? I do tell people that comes on my platform, I used to have one lovely woman. I have not seen her here again. An elderly woman. Because their belief is quite different from mine. Abiyamo ni mi kì í ṣabiyagba. Mo gbàdúrà ọmọ mi ọkùnrin kó má ṣìfẹ́, ọmọ mi obìnrin kó má ṣìfẹ́. I would never nail somebody unless the courts of law gives us the evidence that yes, she has done it. Akpokoje obìnrin wà, for real. But let's wait for the court to do the justice. Honestly, it's sad. Uncle Muiwa, Ejebisa, mo fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ sà, gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà. ojú yín ni ọmọ àdúrà will come out to say, I am denouncing my father nítorí ìwà tí bàbá wọn ti wù. Why would all his children detach from him? Baba Mohbad ò kì í ṣe Mohbad àdúrà àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn nìkan lọ ní wọ́n ní 16 children Ọlọ́run ò ní pa àwọn ọmọ wọn fún wọn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n á jèrè àwọn ọmọ tó kù àti jèrè àwọn ọmọ tó kù yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ orú yín sà. Uncle Muyiwa, forget about the glam. All this ariwo will go down once that boy is buried. Níbo lẹ fẹ́ fojú sí? Níbo lẹ fẹ́ fojú sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà? Spreading all this voice note doesn't do any good. It doesn't exonerate you. You can go to Westo platform, go to this platform and speak. But God sees your hearts. Kí ni ètò tẹ́yin ṣe ensuring that Wunmi is called or Baba Mama Mohbad is called or the family has a meeting to solve this problem. You know everything. You were on that platform. You asked for the lady's number, the blogger, when she was speaking, to enlighten her more on what you know about the family. And since then, you have been part of the game all through, sir. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ lọ ṣàtúnṣe dati. Kò tí pẹ́ o. Forget about the fact that àwọn èèyàn ló ti pẹ́. Kò tí pẹ́. Mo ní kò pẹ́. All you need is just one person, one reasonable person in that family. Tó máa pe àwọn ọmọ bàbá Mohbad to say, why would you not greet your father? Ẹ ya wèrè ni. Baba Mohbad, kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ mọ́ra. They are your children. Why do you want... Baba Mohbad was even saying, I don't care. Àwọn mommy, they have turned my children against me and I don't care. Who is this father that will say he doesn't care about his children not talking to him? No reasonable father will do that. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you're unreasonable, daddy. But I just feel that something is wrong somewhere, sir. Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ ọmọ tó máa sìn wọ́n. Baba Mohbad, kò sí ọmọ, kò sí bàbá, kò sí ìyá tó mọ tó máa sìn òun nínú ọmọ. Gbogbo ọmọ lọmọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ máa ń pèdè kan pé ẹni bímọ láyé ọmọ ló ń sìn, èyí tí ò bí ọmọ ló ń sìn. Of course. When I worked as a carer, there was a time I worked in a home. In that residential home where we have old people, when you go into a room where that woman or man is a grandmother or a grandfather, you see the difference with the ones that they have Aloba as their child when they were growing up. You know what I mean? Aloba, òun làwọn fi ṣe ọmọ. Wọ́n làwọn ò lọ́mọ, àwọn ò fẹ́ bímọ. My choice. Anyway, that's their choice. But you will see the difference in the way a grandparent, that's a grandmother or a grandfather, his room is. The care, the love, the cats, the toys, the teddy bear sent to them from granddaughter, grandson, and you will see the pictures. That's my granddaughter. That's my great-granddaughter. You will see it in them. Ọmọ rere àgbẹ̀yìn yín o, Mr. Aloba. Lágbára Ọlọ́run Ọba. Ẹ jẹun àwọn tó kù. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìyá Mohbad. Lágbára Ọlọ́run Ọba. Ẹ̀yin náà jẹun àwọn ọmọ tó kù. Ẹ lọ ṣàtúnṣe o. Èmi ò mọ̀, I don't know the secret you yourself you are talking about, Mommy Mohbad. If it is true, you still have some secrets. Please respect your son's corpse that is there. I don't know what the secret is. But to me, this is just sarcasm. Tell your bá bú mi, kémi náà fún ogulonto or whatsoever. I want to believe that. Unless the ones we don't know. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa jẹun ọmọ. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe kankan nínú wa ṣe. A ní fojú sunkún ọmọ. Láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Gbogbo wa àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí, àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa wò mí later, ẹ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ. Ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. Mama Mohbad that is coming out to say, let's bury the son, let's bury my son. People are saying, why is she in a hurry to bury the son when they are still doing investigation? No, like I said, let's get ourselves educated. The body has nothing to do with all the investigation going on. Please, let people understand that facts. The body lying there doesn't have anything to do with the investigation. Forget about it. How many times are we going to let you know the truth about it? Keeping the body is money-making machine for people. You are allowing social media to determine what you should do for your family. Who are they? Who are those people that will determine for you, Mama Mohbad? Who are those people on the internet that will determine what will happen to your son, Baba Mohbad? Come together as one. People can say it's too late, whatsoever. But I will still say, let them go and bury Mohbad. Give Mohbad the befitting burial that he deserves. Baba Mohbad. All this money will finish one day. In fact, Ojama bust very soon. With time. No be everybody, no be mumu. One day they go just wake up. I remember on that platform that day that they came and were saying that you refuse to come and do the documentation for DNA. See the way they were already saying it. As if, look, we are giving you money. Who are you? At the end of the day, Kuma lo bete day. Don't forget there was a time a tech came in that your blogger, your main blogger, gave it to you, bass. But because Car was involved, you were still waiting for Car, you couldn't react. Thank God you got the car at the end of the day. But it will still happen. It's a bomb that will explode one day if care is not taken. To you, sir, I will come back to the owner of this voice notes. Going about spreading this voice notes wouldn't do anything. Do the right thing. She has asked you questions about it's a question she has asked you. She wants you to make amends. Not you giving us. We that you are giving will make money out of it. Thank God I got star out of it. And I will still get little money, no matter what. It's still the same thing for everybody. When you go to TikTok now, till tomorrow morning, they will still do it. We will still sit down and watch them. They are making money. Baba Mohbad is in Abuja, or he has come back from Abuja. Berekete is not even talking about it again. Because Berekete is not the law, court of law, the law of court of law, no longer. Berekete is not justice. Everything will still go back to that table where we are coming from. We are waiting. Of course, it can, hasten things up and ask the government. Now, you can't just keep us like this now, like this. Berekete has so many cases on his hands. He's not going to sit down and you could even see when they were calling him and all this. He knows the truth about everything now. And they will have told him. And when they said they even wanted to kidnap Baba, I said, kidnap Baba. Kí ló dé fẹ́ jí Baba gbé? Ẹ fẹ́ jí Baba gbé? Kí ló yẹ Baba Mohbad ṣe? Like the chance Ramota. Ẹ fẹ́ jí Baba gbé? Don't go and steal Baba. Why would they kidnap you? That I don't know. But before they gbé Baba, ẹ jẹ́ kán sin ọmọ wọn. Ẹ ṣàánú wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sọmọ wọn. Auntie me, Kem. Auntie Kem, you lawyer. Sometimes when you see people, honestly, instead of you to get angry, pity their lifestyle, pity their life alone. I really pity Auntie Kemi's life. Yes, a lot is going on for her. A lot. You know, I feel for Auntie Kemi. In fact, according alleged that, you know, even her children are not speaking to her except the one that the last one alleged knew. And then aside from that, you can see Auntie Kemi, a graduate of so many courses that me, I don't even know how to call the name because the way she speaks her English. And at the end of the day, if a whole daughter of an ex-governor will come out and still say, yes, 1,000 challenge. If you all can give me 1,000 naira, I'll be fine. I'll be begging on social media. You know how life is. No need. Life when you're back bad, 1,000 naira lórí social media. You know, as in, you know. I've seen her today. Wanted to wear updates, calling Wunmi Black Widow, saying that they should ask Davido about the 2 million naira he gave. That 2 million naira is small to the life he has taken. Which life? So are we going to tell people like Davido and others that they should mind the kind of ori that they do? Whatsoever, we want to believe that Auntie Kem, ọkàn yín ò tí balẹ̀. Mi ìdẹ̀rù pọ́kàn yín lè balẹ̀. I don't think your mind will touch ground. You cannot even stay in Lagos, in Nigeria. Ẹ sá kúrò ní Naija nítorí tọ́wọ́ bá mú yín, tí ọwọ́ bá gbé yín. Kem máa jẹ wá lálágbọn. Kẹ́mi, wàá wá jẹ ìyà lálágbọn. Tí ọwọ́ alágbọn bá tẹ̀ ẹ́, oríṣiríṣi ìyà ló máa fi jẹ Kem. Wàá máa kígbe, máa jẹ wá, máa jẹ wá. Àǹtí Kem, ọkàn yín ò ní balẹ̀. Let's get to the root of the matter. If you're calling the police to please hasten up, that is what we expect people to do. We call on Nigerian police to please give us a closure to this case. Kem. Mark Beyin Kem. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kọ́kàn yín balẹ̀. Gbogbo kéèsì yẹn lẹ dàrú fún wa. Ọlọ́run nìkan dè lórí inú yín nítorí 1,000 naira. Tọ́wọ́ máa parí sí wa. You know, it's so easy to be a clinical journalist. Mi kò ń gbọ́ ìbò àǹtí mi. Next thing is, give me one. Can't you see I have my account there? Can't you put 1,000? I have my PayPal. I have my Towoni. Who does that? Okay. I wish you all the best. Nigerian police, please, let's have a closure to this case. We are begging you. We want justice for Mohbad. We want justice. We're asking for justice for him. Our aim, as at the time we started this, was about brutality in the industry. Harassment, grooming, substance misuse. Those are the things we thought we were going to be talking about. But what did we get? They shifted everything totally to justice for Talogba Ogun, justice for Ogun Mohbad. That is not what we want. It's a family matter that should be settled within the family. Thank you, everybody, for coming to my show tonight. I'm not going to do the second topic. We wanted to talk about Igwe Olaya. We'll talk about that tomorrow by His grace. And then the second voice note, I think that one, that auntie sent to me I'll go and listen to it. You know, that's why I don't want to, hear what I've not listened to. So I just felt, no, that's not what I was looking for. So I'll go and listen to it and we can talk about it tomorrow. Maybe she called into another show or she sent a voice note to this particular blogger. So I will watch it and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. I love and appreciate every one of you for sharing this program. God bless you. I want to use this opportunity to thank Dr. Dr. Lola Bayode of Dorian Homes. Omolola Bayode of Dorian Homes. Thank you so much. You're doing great as a philanthropist. You have the best orphanage home in Africa. One of the best, I think the second best in Africa. Wow. In Akure. For every one of you, if you're looking for anybody that you think you want to support, Dorian Home is a place more than a home for the less privileged. She builds the best orphanage that you can think of. God bless you. Not only that, on this platform, you give us money, because on my own, and some people that feel I should, give out to the less privileged, I do give out in my own little way. She saw one of our videos, and since then she has been partnering with us, giving us for the less privileged. I don't do giveaway on social media because I feel if you can sit down and watch me on social media, God has blessed you. We have so many families out there that barely can feed a meal a day. And the way things are in Nigeria, things are very, very tough. Yanje awon Nigeria go, yanje omo Naija. Ani epo, ani gbogbo e, but kò sí nǹkankan. We appreciate you every month. We give out to the needy. If you want to be part of us, please contact me. Whatsoever you have, nothing is too small. We'll do it. You will see how much we spend on people. We'll bring it out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dorian Home. God bless you. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba. Nínú kẹtórí lágbára Ọlọ́run. The Lord Almighty that has placed it on yourself to help the needy, the Lord will always replenish your pockets in billion folds. And every giver, a giver never lack. So you will never lack in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much. For every one of us that has been part of this program, I say, I love you. Appreciate you. Don't forget, I sell hair. I sell glasses. That is what I do for a living. Help my condition. Help condition Ajoke. Tonight, if I still have my way, I will still go and do Amebo on those platforms to listen to what they have to say. My star giver, God bless you, ma. Ní fọwọ́ gbọ́mọ sí o. Láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Ẹni lẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe yín ṣe. Appreciate everyone. My commenters, my sharers, my likers, my lovers, my calling in. Gbogbo ayé. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Bye. My Gbebohun family. Adekunle Uyitala. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Bye.